What do you want to be when you grow up?
Kind. Tesla.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm drunk and confused. I tried to be patient with you. Yeah. You
my peace of mind. He says it's 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 my peace of mind.
What's up, Frame It? up, Framix? What's up, Framix?
I'm fucking bitches making it harder.
What's up, Framix?
Why can't you upload it, bro? What's up, man? Oh, you suck ass, bro, for that.
What's up, Framix?
What's up with that shit, man?
What's up, Framix?
Oh God, I don't know what's up with this app, bro. Man, hold up, y'all. I'm trying to fucking get this shit to post, man. Piece of shit don't want to post nothing. Swear. But this shit better hurry up and fucking install, bro. I'm about to piss me off with this shit, man. I ain't got no patience for none of that, man. Alright, fuck it. We starting this shit off already, nigga. I've already waited too long, man. 30 minutes, man. Fuck it. Yes, sir. We in there, man.
And what's Fort Worth like?
Gangster.
Be retwisting my shit. Cause I ain't got the money to get that shit retwisted. We gonna be using this shit right here. This that good shit, you heard me? This that good shit, you heard me? For your hair, bet. You need them hair products, yeah. Get that shit, man. It's that good shit, man. That good shit, man. So when we do that, we're gonna be reacting to this documentary they dropped about the DFW, talking about Dallas and Fort Worth and shit. Welcome to the most dangerous city in Texas, America. What you mean, bitch? Why they always gotta paint some shit like it's fucked up, man? You always gotta paint the picture like it's all fucked up over here. It's not like that, man. You got like different parts of this shit. Hold up. Using this shit too. Wet my hair up. Oh, I need that wet hair up because this shit dry as shit now. Nigga, what the? Clean the fuck out of that shit earlier. On facts. On facts. You know what? We starting at facts. Hold on. I'm gonna do one more shit. I'm about to post one more shit. I'll post that shit while we're watching this. Who's the YouTuber that made this hoe? The Taboo Room. With Aaron. Hey, Aaron. What's good, Aaron? Welcome to the most dangerous city in Texas, America. Getting popped out here, man.
Wasp tips.
I know some killers in Eastwood, killers from Southside, killer in neighborhood 60. I know some hitters that stop 6, hitters in 5.
19, I went to prison at the age of 21. So, like, you know what I'm saying? If I already been to prison at the age of before I can even drink alcohol. Hey, if you got shot out here, raise your hand.
It's going down in the murder. It's going down in Dallas.
If it's too loud, I'll turn that shit down. Yo, let me know if it's too loud or shit. Hey, got yiz on that motherfucker, man.
Shit, if a nigga hopped out that car.
Man, you better stay out that motherfucking cell, man.
All right now, some weird shit, it'd be like 5.
That boy could have became, shit, he could have became bigger than Lil Baby, man. His ass is twisted.
Fast gun shooting at them, I ain't gonna lie. Like, so quick, so quick.
So, a good. First strike was my own cousin.
Your own cousin?
Yeah, my own cousin. You really want to get guns or get anyone killed, DFW is the way to go. It's cheap to get guns over here and cheaper to get people killed.
It's Aaron, and I'm back again with another documentary. Today I'm in Texas, where we're diving into the streets of Dallas and Fort Worth, or as the locals call it, Murderworth. In 2023, Dallas saw a 15% jump in homicides.
Early Tuesday morning as 8 people approached and rapidly fired shots.
Deadly shooting in Fort Worth on Monday.
Damn,
3 people died.
fucking up my city. That's all that drill music y'all making. Why y'all gotta turn shit up, man? It's fucking Chicago. What's wrong with y'all, man? We make money out here, man. We play maze out here, man. We not on that shit, man. What the fuck, man?
St. Augustine.
Niggas got the internet and all type of clout shit going to their head, bro. Man, y'all fucking my city up, man.
Pulls into the parking lot here. 4 suspects jump out of the car, all 4 of them armed.
I'm bringing you the raw stories from these communities. These documentaries aren't about glamorizing the lifestyle, they're about showing you the tough reality for those living it every day. If you're new here, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Aaron_kid and support my Patreon for exclusive uncut documentaries, and the link will be in the description. First up, I've got an interview with a real-life killer. He was understandably reluctant to share his story, but this turned out to be one of the most intense conversations I've ever had.
Yeah, bro, as long as you do the same, for me, you change the voice, like, leave the voice and all that.
Voice, yeah, we can do that. What I can do is, so I can have the cameraman behind you, so they see no skin, no nothing, and then the voice we change, all they can see is the back of the head with the hood up.
You alright, bro? How are you?
I'm fine right now. What's up with you?
Good, bro. Yeah, so to my understanding, you're a hitman?
Yeah, for sure. If you want to call it, yeah.
How did you become a hitman?
I mean, part of being surrounded by people. You know, surrounding myself with other hitters, strikers. So came about when I was 15.
15? And what was the first job you was offered?
I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I mean, like I said, my first strike was my own cousin.
Your own cousin?
Yeah, my own cousin, because he did the family wrong, came about owing money, and end of story, you know?
And how much are you charged?
Boy, you killed your cousin over fucking money. It's crazy, bro. That's your fam, nigga. Give a fuck, nigga. Why you get so emotional about some fucking money, bro? You killed your own cousin by some paper. It's crazy, bro. Well, depending how much he owed you. But if you knew that nigga was gonna pay you, why the fuck you give him the money then? Man, bro. These niggas be tweaking, bro. If you knew that nigga wasn't gonna pay you back, why'd you give him the money in the first fucking place? Tweaked out on nigga, man.
Charging?
Now I have the family looking at you funny and shit now.
It goes anything from 2 to 5.
2 grand, yeah.
Yeah.
2 grand? You gave that boy 2 grand and you killed him for that shit? Nah, bruh. God damn, bro. I thought I was at least 50K. Nah, nigga, 2 grand ain't shit. Damn, bro.
Pouring, well, it goes from 10 to 20. It just depends.
Depends on the
yeah, it
person.
depends on his category. He is like.
And is there any jobs you've had to turn down?
Yeah. Yeah.
And is there certain jobs you won't take?
Yes. Yes. No females, no kids, nothing like that. Can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
And bro,
that boy got standards. At least he got some standards. At least. Shit. At least nigga, he got some standards. At least shit.
How does that rest on your mind, bro?
I mean, hasn't yet. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't yet.
Do you sleep easy?
No. Sometimes I don't sleep at all.
Man, what I put
at all. But it's like a cycle, you know. If somebody did wrong, then I'm here to take that position to wipe them out, you know.
How many bodies, bro?
Can't say. Well, I'm gonna say over 5. You know, most definitely. Right here where you at is the capital. You know what I'm saying of murders. Where you standing in Fort Worth, especially South Side, you know. And out here is different. It's so easy. It's so easy to do it.
How do you feel after it, bro? Immediately straight after it's happened?
No feeling, nothing. No remorse, no feeling, nothing.
No feeling, no?
No, nothing. Can't. Because then if not, you can't be a part of this game.
That's a crazy life, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. But somebody got to do it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. And then, like I said, bro, you standing, you know, the murder capital, so it's nothing big out here, I should say. This is not like Dallas, you know what I'm saying?
And what was the last job that you took on?
Just quick drive-by, you know, nothing big.
Probably,
nothing major, nothing big.
It's mind-blowing to me that to you a drive-by is casual. Like, to me, that's mind-blowing. Like, that to me, it's not casual, but I guess in your world it is.
Yeah, this is something happens every week, you know? Out here is different. Out here is different. It happens every week, every 2 weeks. Simple, bro. It's a part of everything out here in Fort Worth, you know? Like that.
Bro, I know you don't. I don't want to take too much of your time because I really appreciate you giving me your time to talk. So I'm just gonna end it there. But thank you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you. You know. Sure.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Make a hoe look like myself on the body, she touching me nice. Bust on my click with a load of that ice. 49 shots to receive it like rice. Yerk talk, nigga. Yerk talk, nigga. On game. Don't give up.
You alright, bro? How are you?
What's up, bro?
What's the name?
Name go, yeah.
And where are you from, yeah?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm from the murder.
And what's Fort Worth like?
It's gangster.
Man, get the hell out the city. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody no more, nigga. You rich. What the fuck you still doing out there, man?
Thugging in the murder. There's a lot going on out there.
You ain't
I mean, it's just like any other hood, though.
Nigga.
Just like any other hood, though. It's a bunch of murder, killing, drug dealing. And you got people living regular than a bitch in the hood, too. Shit. Y'all niggas thugging, killing. Shit.
And yeah, what was your childhood like growing up in that environment?
It's poor.
Poor?
It's poor. Broke. Low money. That bring violence. That bring bullshit. He gonna go get it what he gotta do. He gonna go sell something, rob something. Shit, that's what I grew up around.
So just break this down. At 15, you've been shot, and you saw your cousin get murdered, and then at 18, was it 18, then you've got charged with deadly conduct as well?
Yeah, that's what I copped out for. They charged me with aggravated assault, deadly weapon, which is like attempted murder. But
so you charged with attempted murder?
I got it dropped down to deadly conduct. It was my first time in trouble as a grown-up.
And when you was in there for a year, I guess, did you think about changing the lifestyle when you came out?
Change what lifestyle?
Like, I guess, being in the streets, did that year of being inside do anything?
Nah, I started to rap because I was just rapping about what I was doing in the streets. I felt like the rest of these niggas were pussy. My cousin Zay got killed, he used to rap. My big brother running, he rap. I was rapping already, but I just feel like when I got out of jail, oh yeah, these rapping is really bitches. I might as well do it. You know what I'm saying? That's when I just really took off with this shit.
And,
yeah.
And yeah, I was asked this, so like, have you got any children?
Yeah, I got a bunch of kids.
And how would you feel, I guess, being in this life, if they was going to jump into that kind of lifestyle, would you, I guess, what would your advice be?
Nah, my kids ain't gonna be in the streets. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. They ain't even gotta see that. They gonna notice. They gonna know about the street because they can't be green. They can't be naive to what's going on in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Because we black, we don't come from the same world as other people. How I grew up ain't gonna be how you grew up or some other niggas grow up and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you really in the streets, it's a different world. I ain't never had no job. I ain't going to school. But that's the type of shit my kids gotta go to the other side. But they gotta know about this. Most people don't know about this. They only watch it on shit like this, how you do the interviews. It's the only time they know about the streets and shit. When they watch it on the internet.
I guess, what would you say to the next generation who are constantly, I guess, are now jumping off the porch? What advice would you give to this next generation who are now going through what you do?
Be smart. You gotta be smart, man.
Get out them streets, 8 years old. Back door is always ready, nigga. It don't matter who the fuck it is, man. That back door is crazy, man. Be on people do you in, on facts, bro. That back door ain't no joke, man. Nigga need to stay out the fucking way. Do what South Walker doing, man. Get your paper up, man.
Get money. It's about how long you can last. You know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga crashing. I got lucky. I went to the feds. I've been out of jail for gangster shit. That's all I ever been in jail for. So, you just gotta be smart. If I knew what I knew now, I've been lit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have went through all the dumb shit I went through. But you supposed to tell the young niggas that we ain't had old niggas telling that. Even though I was with older niggas, they ain't just crashed me out, but they turned me on to some shit that, you know what I'm saying, street shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, this Stuka D, you feel me? Nigga shooting a video in this hoe. Y'all go fuck with that shit when this shit drop, you know what I'm saying? Stuka D, FBG Murder, go tap in. We finna do a little vlog and shit with my people, you know? Yeah.
And recently, I've heard the violence in Dallas is getting much worse.
Hell yeah, this shit getting crazy, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, shit. Every young nigga just got a switch, like, got a gun, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to shoot, everybody trying to slide, all that shit, everybody trying to prove that gangster, you feel me? So, yeah, this shit getting crazy for sure, I ain't gonna lie.
And how old are you, bro?
20.
20? And what age did you jump off the porch?
Shit, about, like, in middle school, like, 8th grade.
And how old is that?
I knew you probably trying to shoot. That's what y'all saw.
I don't even really remember the age.
Some of these little niggas want to be YouTubers, nigga. They little niggas want to be streamers. The little niggas want to be something else, nigga. But they see fucking bullshit like this, man. It's good to fucking shine a light on it. It's also like you also glorifying it at the same time, bro.
Shit, it's just 8th grade, like 15 type shit.
Well, I guess, what made you make that decision opposed to staying in school and going
Nah,
that?
I ain't gonna lie, I stayed in school, you feel me? Like, shit, but it's just like, shit, you either gotta adapt to the shit around you or that shit gonna eat you up, you feel me? Like, it's either 8 or get 8, you feel me? Like, shit, if you don't come...
Hey, you just gotta move tactical, nigga. You just gotta move smart. You just gotta know where the fuck your surroundings be at, nigga. You just move tactical on facts, nigga. Don't be staying in one place for too long, man. Know how to fucking move in this bitch, man.
With a certain...
Know how to maneuver. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta fuck it, nigga. Stay out the way. Know how to maneuver, nigga. Stay safe. Get your paper up, nigga. Feed your family. That's all that matters.
Type of way that you is, shit, a nigga gonna treat you wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make a nigga wanna respect you out here. Like, niggas not gonna respect you just off the rip.
Did you leave school or did you finish your school?
Yeah, I finished school, shit. I was really like, I was suspended, like, I got suspended so many times every year.
What for?
Shit, fighting, stealing phones, shit, just being bad in class and shit.
Do you think there's a reason why I guess that was happening?
Shit. Not really, it's just some young nigga shit. Like, niggas just being a young nigga for real. You know, when you young, you do a lot of dumbass shit. You feel me? But you learn from that shit, though.
You young, you do a lot of dumbass shit on facts, bro. Man, bro, I used to do a lot of dumbass shit in high school, bro. Facts, nigga. I just got lucky, though. I was a lucky-ass motherfucker, man. My luck is crazy, boy, I tell you. Or if I tell you about all this shit, man, I could write a whole book about that shit. Man, boy, I got lucky as hell when I was younger, man. I did not give no fucks, man.
Motivated us to go do some shit like that. It's not like we just, oh, we finna go do this because other niggas doing it. No. Yeah, we got shit to do. We had shit to accomplish. We seen other niggas bringing other shit. We want that shit too. Stay out. Can we have that shit?
And one thing I'm noticing, I guess, when every car drives past, is it a case? I feel like when I've been into other trenches in other areas, even when I'm doing an interview, everyone's just constantly just looking at cars. Is that the same feeling here?
Yeah, hey, yeah. You gotta make sure. You gotta look in the car, see who in that hoe, see what they got going. You feel me? You never know what's going on. Shit, a nigga it could be some niggas trying to shoot at you in that car, and you ain't even looking that hoe, so you gonna die. You feel me? It's a lot of shit that could happen, type shit.
I almost feel a little bit on edge. Feel a bit on edge.
Shit, if a nigga hopped at that car right now, some weird shit, it'd be like 5 fast guns shooting.
Don't be no dumbass. Be tactical about the shit, man. Be surrounded. You know where your surroundings be at, man. But then again, who'd you get into it, man? Who'd you do dirty that them niggas want to blast at you? You did something to the niggas for having a nigga trying to blast at you. What'd you do, bruh? I want to say it, boy. If you got beef in them streets, boy, you better stay tactical, man. You stay lacking. Oh my God, it's gonna be his funeral today. Even with the jelly shit, man. That's why you can't be looking like a sitting duck like y'all doing right now. Look at that sitting duck shit, bitch. I'm moving, maneuver. I'm out the way, nigga. We getting to that money today, bitch.
At them, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not leaking locations. I'm not going lives. I'm not doing crash out shit.
Like, so quick. So quick.
If I wanted to get a Switch, would it be easy for me to get one in the streets of Dallas?
Yep. You gonna get that hoe easy.
He bought packages from China containing machine gun conversion devices, known as Glock switches. These illegal modifications turn a handgun into an automatic weapon, firing 30 rounds in less than 3 seconds.
And just the danger of them in the hands of novices with machine guns.
With the gun violence in Fort Worth that is on the rise as we head into the summer months.
Yep.
You're right, brother. How are you? How you doing?
Doing all right.
So yeah, bro, what is it that you do?
I do a lot.
What do you do with firearms?
I mean, whoever wants firearms, you know, they come to me and my people, and I get them built, I get them sold. It's just whatever the customer needs is what they get, what they want.
And who's your client base?
Mostly gang members.
And why would they come to you opposed to the shop?
Felonies, man. You can't buy weapons.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
How much would you charge it to a felon knowing they can't get it?
I mean, it depends. You know, in Dallas and Fort Worth, Arlington, guns is not too expensive. Depends on what you want. But it's more about consistency. Get how much you can buy from me, and that's how the prices go. You know, so.
What would you do if a 15 or 16-year-old wanted a gun?
I would check him. I would check in on who he's from and why he wants it and stuff like that. But I've had young people buy, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter to me because you can go there's no age limit to buy a shotgun. You can go into a academy or back in the day, Dix used to sell guns. You could go, 12-year-old can go buy a shotgun as long as they had their parent with them. He could pull his own money out.
A 12-year-old can go into the shop and buy a shotgun?
Buy a shotgun. Only a shotgun, no handguns.
But you say only a shotgun?
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah, you're gonna go shoot ducks with your dad. That's it, that's what you say.
Because these guns, I'm assuming, aren't being put to productive use, to put it lightly. I guess you must know that to some degree in the back of your head. And I guess, does that affect you when you sell them, or do you just not? Does that not cross your mind?
Yeah, it does.
Fuck, the headphones keep falling.
I try not to ask questions. I just don't. I just.
The less you know, the better.
Yeah.
Have you, I guess, have you ever been told a story from?
Many times, yeah. I can make a phone call right now. The guy will tell you exactly my last order. My last order, they supplied the war in Houston that just happened. Yeah, gang war in Houston.
I guess, how did you get into that kind of line of work?
I mean, growing up around Arabs and East Europeans, it's not, you know, about how'd you get into it. It's just normal. It's like, how'd you get into drinking water? It's just normal. So.
And have you ever had a backlash or, like, I guess, anything go wrong from selling anything?
Yeah.
Give me an example, bro, I guess, when something has gone wrong when you've made a sale of a gun.
I sold some guns to some Romanians. So they had a lot of illegal stuff. It was whether you're allowed to have a gun or not, automatic modified guns are completely illegal.
Yeah.
And so they had a lot of those, and they had the cop killer bullets. If you own a cop killer bullet, you're done.
What's a cop killer bullet?
It's a special caliber that's been banned. They don't manufacture it anymore. So the MB pierces chest plates and everything. If you wear a slug proof, it doesn't do you that much.
And I guess, being in that life, do you think the gun law is doing America good?
I like the gun law in Texas.
For people that aren't aware, what is the law here?
You can have a gun. Anybody can have a gun. You can open carry, no license. You need a license to conceal it. Yeah. If I were to take the AR or to take this one and have it on my hip, I could walk in front of the police station, go inside of anywhere. I just can't go inside of like colleges or post office, stuff like that.
But that's mad.
I can go walk into Walmart right now with my gun. I see it every day.
And no one can say nothing?
You might get a weird look. It's not really a big deal.
That's insane, bro. I guess coming from a place where you're not seeing this every day.
Imagine you going to Tesco and then...
Man said Tesco.
And you see you do it with the ARP, you know? I've seen it.
Fucking hell. Can I have a look at these?
Yeah. These are all... They're good. Don't worry about it.
Complete.
Bro, how much are these costing?
I mean, out the store, you can get that one for like $400 or $500. I got this one for $300 because it was on sale.
300, yeah?
Yeah. How much was this shit? How'd you get this one? You said what? It was a throwaway, so this was a burner.
Fucking, should I be touching this one?
You won't be, don't worry about it. I'll put alcohol on it for you. Trust me. I've had to get rid of a lot of guns and I'm not worried about my fingerprints on them.
When you say get rid, why and how?
It's just... When a gun has too many bodies, it's being looked for, you know? They want to look for that kind of caliber, that kind of... where that gun came from, so... a lot of people, you know, they don't care about where the shells fall.
So is that how they're identified from the shells?
Yeah. They can... Each gun has a specific stamp when it hits the...
So it's like a unique serial code to the gun?
Yeah, like a fingerprint to the gun.
So I guess if you forget the bullet, it's pretty... Well, if you get the...
If you forget the bullet, or I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not there's no picking up the bullets after you shoot it. You just gotta make sure they never find that gun.
And I guess so most people, when they're doing, well, in that life and shoot a gun, it's a case of that just gets sold straight away?
Yeah. Somebody has to know what's up, and then they have to take that risk.
Have you come across guns with loads of bodies then, I'm assuming?
Yeah. And you get them for like $20.
$20?
Yeah. I've got like a Glock 23 for $20.
What happens if someone gets caught with a hot gun, but it's obviously not them?
Whatever murders were committed with that gun, they're most likely gonna get charged for it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, unless they can build a case on...
It's not them.
Who they got, who they got it from.
Yeah.
And prove it.
That's gonna be really hard to do, obviously.
Yeah.
All year, I'm going up, ain't no stopping me. 2024, I'm standing up, can't take no shit for free. Hot shit back to back, just cut me up, this gon' make history. Ain't no looking back, I'm too caught up, you won't catch up to me. Track caught catching dust on my gas, is that exotic G. Backwood full of mushes overstuffed, is that exotic tree. Lil T stay doubled up like what the fuck. Forward chase, the murder motherfucking work, nigga, nah, for real.
And what's everyone's names?
30 shots, man. Look, 30 right here, man.
Big Icy Spanky, nah,
Spanky right there, NCG, man. We got the man right here, man. Hey.
And how dangerous is this area?
Real dangerous. Real dangerous. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, this ain't no cap. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is not safe for, like, nobody, bro. It's like just trenches, like, it's just real trenches, bro. There's a lot of Section 8 shit going on. Like, anything can happen. Like, they killing, like, for no reason over here. No reason. Like, no new faces, none of that. Ain't no new faces coming over here.
And why is it so dangerous?
And somebody just died over here in the front, like 2 days ago. Like, some young niggas or some killed the Uber driver, like, robbed them and killed them right in front of the apartments over here, like, 2-3 days ago.
Max, why is it so dangerous?
Ain't nothing to do out here forward, dog. Ain't shit to do. So that's the excitement, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fighting or arguing or shooting or being into drama, because it's like, it's nothing like that they can do. Like, they don't got no pools in these apartments. They don't even got a patio. Look, no patio. What can we do? Like, we can't smoke on our patio or cigarette. We gotta come outside with everybody, like, on the block, in apartments, and we gotta see what they do, because we don't got no privacy. Like, we stay, look at this shit, bro. Look, Lyle's right there. Right there. They got us in here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was 19, I went to prison at the age of 21. So, like, you know what I'm saying? If I already been to prison at the age of, before I can even drink alcohol. So that mean I was thugging already. I was thugging at a young age, bro. Like,
what was the charge?
I got a lot of charges. I had aggravated assault charges. I had gun charges. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of charges. You know what I'm saying? Like, shooting charges. I shot at somebody right here at this store right here, this long store right here. That's why the apartment's right behind. That's why I went to prison. I had a shootout.
But some nigga from Chicago over there in them apartments, that case I already got beat and shit, so that shit ain't nothing. Like, back there behind that stove. I'm being familiar with this area right here.
And Spanky, you just come home as well, yeah?
Just came home 2 weeks ago. I'm finna turn up on y'all that now for real. Big AP.
Big AP on the wrist, no cap.
Ain't been too long since I been out. I already bust down on the AP now for real.
And Spanky, if you don't mind me asking, what did you get accused of, allegedly?
I got accused of M.
Man, fuck that bust down, man. Get your mama out the hood. Fuck all that shit, man. That nigga talking about you just got a bust down. Nigga, get your fam out the hood. Fuck all that shit, man. Get your whole lineage out there, motherfucker.
Murder?
Yeah.
Fuck a bust down.
And what's the conditions now? Like, any probation?
Yeah, man. Co-defendant snitched on me. It's a whole lot of shit to that, but, you know, I had to sign for probation. That's the only thing. They kept offering me 10 years, and I'm trying to turn up with the rap shit, so that shit dead. I ain't signing for no 10 years.
So they offered you 10 years?
10 years prison. Yeah, in prison. 10 years.
How did you feel when you heard you was coming home?
Shit, it really was, I know what I gotta do. I know what type of time I'm on right now. I know what it is.
I'm on probation, so I would've just been smoking weed, popping perks, sipping oil. You know, I'm on probation, I can't do none of that.
That nigga want to go back to the bullshit. Otherwise, I be smoking weed, popping perks and shit. Man, that's the shit that got you in that shit in the first place, bro. You want to go back to the bullshit, bro. Nigga, he ain't fucking learn a bitch ass thing doing that fucking bit. That nigga didn't learn shit.
Why are you on probation?
I just got out the feds 90 days ago.
90 days ago, yeah?
Yeah, I've been out of the feds 90 days.
What was that for?
Firearm possession.
Firearm possession?
Yeah.
And I guess... when... Allegedly.
Yeah,
and I guess talk to me about your music then, yeah? So when did that start?
Bitch, you did time for that. Time about legend.
When my cousin got killed, you know, I started dibbing and dabbing.
Nigga, you did time for that. Fuck a legend. Nigga, you did time for that shit. They caught you with that shit, man. Talking about legend. How you still fighting that shit when you did time, nigga?
And rap and shit like that. But I didn't really just pop off with rap until I went to jail 18, it's 2014. I called the case, they said some people had got shot. I ended up doing a year for deadly conduct.
A year for deadly conduct? At what age?
Yeah, I was 18.
So just break this down. At 15, you've been shot, and you saw your cousin get murdered, and then at 18, was it 18, then you've got charged with deadly conduct as well?
Yeah.
Tell me about your story, bro, because I heard you've just fresh home.
Yeah, I'm fresh home from 8.
8 years?
Yeah.
And what was the charge?
5 aggravated assault with deadly weapon, unlawful carry of a weapon, burglary of motor vehicle, and burglary habitation.
So what was the actual main incident that you got done for? What was the main one?
Oh, aggravated assault with shooting. 5 aggravated assault with deadly weapon, me and my brother. Yeah.
And then, how old was you?
I was 16. Well, I was 16 from turn 17, but they wait till I turned 17 to come get me. Yeah.
And then on the day that you got arrested, what happened?
Oh, I mean, shit, I already did the time, so shit. Me and my bro just did like a little, like, we was talking and shit. We want to go, shit, they was talking, so we just wanted to really go rob them, but then, like, fuck him, just take him all the way out the game. So shit, try to take him all the way out the game, but that ain't how it went. So we ended up getting caught up for it, because one of my partners left his car on the scene. So he ended up getting caught for the shit. He ended up getting the car getting caught up, and then the shit, we all just went down. Yeah.
And what was life like in prison for you?
See, I went to prison, I was his size. I'll put the camera on him quick. I was his size right here. I was 17 years old. I'm 26 now, I just turned 26. I was 17 years old, his size, putting in work. Me and my brother and shit. I walked in prison, his age, his size, 17. I was 17, I was 110 pounds, about 5'3".
And what was life like in prison and not in that kind of frame?
I mean, I'm already in the street, so I know how to handle myself around grown men. It was never like, it just being new, and then you seeing this shit on TV, watching the little cartoon, these booty warriors and shit, so my mind was on just going here, just be a line, like, no matter what. I lost hella fights, but one thing about that penitentiary, they respect the shit because I get up, I'm still talking my shit, still gonna know what I'm saying, I'm still gonna do whatever I need to do, and they gonna respect it because I'm gonna get up and fight again. I'm gonna get up and fight again, so I got stabbed because once they know you gonna keep fighting again, this young gonna keep fighting again, we're gonna kill him now because he wanna keep fighting again. And that's just what I whooped his ass so many times, and they ain't working. So I'm about to kill him now. And that's what it is. That's what it boils down to in the penitentiary.
Bro, so since you've come out now, what's your your vision on life? Like you was doing a madness before you went in.
I like right now, I'm coming back to seeing all my, like the little like his age, like all my niggas growing up. Y'all just seen them on videos. They was his age when I left. And now seeing them with guns and shit, I was like that. So I be like, look out, little bro, it's cool, I understand it. But go to school, at least go to school and then come and then go to school. Y'all 16 and shit now, so get a job and everything has to be good. Y'all ain't have to do the extra, just go to school and get the shit. And I ain't, keep your pole, I ain't never tell you that. Keep your stick, but go to school, get the education, and get that money.
Bro, do you wish you never jumped off the porch?
Nope, I wish I did jump. I'm glad I did, because now I could be the person for these little niggas. I'm taking all the sacrifice for these little niggas. Get that time. They ain't gotta do that if I can sit here with them every day and tell them, nah, they ain't, because that's how they gonna listen to me. Nah, little bro, you ain't gonna fuck with them niggas today. Let them make it. Let them make it. And that's what's going on. I say my little niggas.
Where in Dallas did they shoot this at?
Another day out here, you know what I'm saying? Because they be ready. They don't understand consequences. I didn't either. That's I know them that. All they say, we gonna take him out the game. They not worrying about taking him out the game. My mama, who gonna put money in my books? Who gonna do this? Who gonna do that? They not worrying about none of that shit. And that's what I'm saying to tell you. Like, these tell you go catch that body, but these not gonna write you. So listen to me, fam. Chill. Time to present itself, but not right now.
Bro, when you went to prison, did your friends keep in contact all 8 years, or was it a case of?
No, one dude did.
How did that make you feel?
He was on the whole other, he was from the whole other side of the town. He was from the whole, he from really, they say the op side, but he not no op, that's my brother. He did the whole A with me. Did the whole A with only person.
How does that make you feel, though?
It makes you feel fucked up, but once you get down there, you get to understand, you become a real understandable person. And then once you come back out here, you see how life is. We grown, we gotta pay bills and shit now, so people ain't got time to be, people are struggling like a bitch. See, I'm from the East. We grew up struggling, so I'm in the penitentiary struggling. A person can't help a person if they struggling. So I'm just a sitting duck in the penitentiary. And the little niggas don't understand that part yet. Until it's too late.
And what message would you give to people now who are jumping off the porch now?
Hey, how much y'all charge for a video? What message I get message now? Jump off the porch? I like to say nothing wrong with jumping off the porch, because it's always a positive tool, because it teach you how to have snap. It teach you how to adopt to it. Once you know how to adopt at the bottom, you really know how to like once you know how to adopt and then get up to the top, it's really, you got to figure it out. Like you can go back to the top, lose it again, and come back from the bottom and keep building it back up, like, because you know already done. Like really with these, what I'm telling the young, I just want really my young stay in school.
And both of you, what was your education like growing up here? What's the schools like, the education?
I ain't gonna lie, I dropped out of school. 8th grade.
Why?
I dropped out in 8th grade.
Shit, it wasn't no school. When first of all, it wasn't fly, bro, during that time. So shit, if my mama ain't have it, you know what I'm saying, to go to school, and I'm going to school, I'm saying bitches starting to get thicker, finer, clean shoes and shit. Ain't trying to go to that place, boy, on blood. Ass getting ridiculed in that hole.
And what was your education like? What was school life like in that environment and living that life?
I was out of school after 8th grade.
8th grade?
8th grade, I ain't go to high school.
And then you straight to the streets?
I was in the streets while I was in school, but shit, 14, 15, I ain't going to no motherfucking school, I'm outside. I got shot at the club at 15, I was at the grown club.
You got shot at 15?
Yeah, I got shot at 15, April 29th, 2012. Boom.
And as well, what would you say is the worst memory of your life? Yeah.
Worst memory? Shit. I can't even give you my worst memory. If I did, I wouldn't even want to talk about that, relive that, or nothing. I don't know. I'd have been through some shit, though. Some gangster shit. Lost partners, died in my face. Shit like that, just... My partners in jail for long-ass times and shit. Feds coming to sweep a nigga. Feds catching a nigga and just kidnap you one day and you gone. Don't come back for years. Look, your partner was just thugging with you one day. Nigga wake up, he gone for years. He ain't even know he was going to jail. Feds just gonna swoop. Shit, I seen some.
And Max, what would you say is the worst memory that you have?
Worst memory I had was the trenches. I got too many of them hoes on blood. It's just too many of them hoes. It's like everything, bro. I like seeing a lot of my partners that I couldn't grab, they crashed out, they got a lot of time, and seeing them, they died, they got killed out here, like they couldn't slow down. Some of my partners, I seen that shit in their face, like, before they died, like, I can see it in their eyes like that. Like, I'm like, blood, bro, tripping on blood. Like, and it happened. Like, I be like, damn, like, I seen it.
Is there ever deals you've backed out of because, I guess, halfway through you've got cold feet and you thought this isn't going right?
Yeah.
Give me an example or a story, I guess.
So, I had gone to Stop 6 over here in Fort Worth in Rosedale.
I heard that's a very naughty place.
Yeah. Stop 6 is the end, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's where I saw my first time I seen somebody get murdered. Yeah. I was 14. Yeah, I was in front of a little family spot over there. And there was a guy serving. I think he was serving coke or something like that at the bus stop. And somebody had drove past him and said, asked him, who let you serve over here? And he said, nobody. He said, me. And they said, all right, bet, say less. They left. A bunch of kids came back in the Suburban. And they just lit him up on the sidewalk. Yeah, bro. And they came out. I remember one kid, he looked about my age, or like at least 16, 17. He came out with the Draco. I remember it was a baby Draco. And pop, 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 pop. The guy was already dead. He started shooting him. And he started laughing. He's like, pussy ass. Pop, 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 pop. And the guy's leaking. Waterfall over the curb. And I remember I saw it like it was like that. I seen him drop, bleed. I remember he pissed himself. I remember all these details, man. I heard him like gasping. You can hear blood in his throat. He's trying to breathe. They just finished him off. And the kid was laughing.
And this was in Fort Worth?
Fort Worth, yeah, right off Rosedale.
Dallas doesn't play games, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Were you scared?
Huh?
Were you scared?
Oh, I threw up immediately. I was 14, I never seen that shit before. I was just chilling with my brother, was drinking a little juice or some shit like that, and just seeing them get into a little altercation. And 10 minutes later, they came back and shot him up. In broad daylight, it was like 2 in the afternoon.
My worst memory is watching my partner, stand over my partner, clapping, trying to keep him alive. Because when the person gets shot, you got to keep him alive until the ambulance comes. And we was riding, and then the niggas came and shot up the car. I had to pull my little partner out of the car and I had to clap him until the house, because you got to keep him alive. Like I learned that from paramedics, you know what I'm saying? Watching him do it for another person being killed in front of him. So I did it for my partner. I saved him though, he stayed alive though. But yeah, that's probably one of the most messed up memories that I can give you.
Yeah, because I'm sure
you
can't speak on.
Yeah.
And bro, I want to say thank you for your time. And before I finish, if you can just say something in which camera? That camera.
Hey man.
In Darsh's.
Hey man, it's Eastside, Texas, man. It's Eastside Fort Worth, man. Hey, this Eastside is our own island. We our own island. We the city. We make the city. Yeah, you talking about Eastside Fort Worth, man. Y'all know how we come, man. Splash ALB. 2 H's on that splash, _ ALB, all off business, not a bitch. All splash, no drip, I'm gone. Eastside.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Anyhow, if you had one wish, what would that be?
Shit, that we all be, if was a fifth, shit, we all be rich. I want us all to be rich. If that's my one, we bring my niggas back that's dead, which we all could be. So when I talk about all, I still, when I talk about all and shit, my niggas and shit, I'm still talking about one that's dead, one that's locked up for life, one that's locked up for a long ass time. I'm still talking about that's us. That's forever, for eternity. It's even after them. That's what we represent, you know what I'm saying? We're a family. So shit, when I talk about it, I'm talking about everybody. Dead niggas in jail, my niggas is out free, thugging, fighting cases, whatever. Our kids, it's all us. I want us all to be rich. Take care of everybody.
Man, that boy said he threw up when he saw that boy piss himself dying. Hell no. Them boys are bitches for that, man. You gonna shoot a nigga up because he was getting into it with y'all, man. They ain't gonna fight nothing. You just gonna pull out straight, gonna start letting loose. Hell no. Niggas need to go see the Satan, man. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Hold on, give me a second. Jesus. That shit harder than it looks doing all this shit. God Lord, man. I ain't gotta let that shit dry too. Fuck, man. I look crazy as hell right now. Look crazy as hell with my shit like this right now. Man, what the hell is that?
I'm standing in the middle of downtown Dallas. Well, not exactly.
Looks clean. Clean.
In December of 2019, I made a video about controversial documentaries that were banned. The title is pretty self-explanatory, and it sent me down a rabbit hole of disturbing pieces of media that ran into some pretty intense censorship. However, there was one documentary in that video that I think I did a disservice. A movie that certainly ruffled some feathers and left me with some burning questions. Today I'm going to answer those questions and do a proper deep dive into the documentary known as Tonighttt Follies, a documentary created in 1967 by Frederick Wiseman that explores Bridgewater State Hospital, a state-run facility for the criminally insane. The movie shows us an incredibly close-up and personal look at the mental, physical, and emotional abuse that took place in this hospital. It is arguably one of the most censored, full-featured documentaries ever created, with the state actually stepping in and stopping it from being released. Fortunately, the full thing is out there and I've managed to find a copy of it. Today we're going to be talking about why this movie was made, the contents of the documentary, and why it was so censored to the point that it almost didn't exist at all. Frederick Wiseman was born on the 1st of January 1930, and the first 30 years of his life
but then he ain't gonna knock you over there. Well, I look crazy as hell with my shit like this.
Feeling like Jesus, trying to run.
In fact, this ongoing beef can be traced to events that happened 3 years back.
Feeling like Jesus, trying to run 2 million up like Pete.
South got in his feelings with years. I'm gonna touch on this.
Man, this nigga talking about divide Texas, bitch. I'm from Dallas. This shit ain't divide no damn Texas, nigga. Who the fuck ain't divide? They ain't invite nothing in Dallas on facts, nigga. That shit ain't dividing nothing, nigga. Them niggas be out here thinking they out here. Man. There's different parts of Dallas and DFW and all that shit. Niggas really think they run the whole state, bitch. You chill out, man. Niggas don't run San Antonio. Niggas don't run that shit. Niggas don't run El Paso. Don't run that shit.
He got in his feelings about years when I started saying King of Texas.
You never go on live outside, walking up and down streets in Fort Worth. Never. Be NBA young boy that bad. See, first you wanted to be me, using my.
Jimmy, we got sauce, seasoning, and flavor. So you go back to your city and you tell these people what y'all do. Now we shooting duplas, right? Yeah, now we booming though, right? Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, getting a bunch of that wah.
The beef between Sauce Walker and Go Yayo didn't just pop up overnight. In fact, this ongoing beef can be traced to events that happened 3 years back. Go Yayo is a Fort Worth, Texas artist who practically gained his name by beefing with another artist named Spud Boom.
Hey, look, hold on. Hey, don't scratch in the studio.
Go Yayo would also be seen amongst the entourage of Soulja Boy Tellum and Stacks on Deck Money Gang.
Got the racks in the safe. Ooh, I got the racks in the
Racks in my safe, got the racks in your face. Head in the race, time to pick up the.
But he would be the head of his own movement, Hood Fang Gang, which were featured alike.
Man, that 2017, 2018, 2019 Yayo was hard. That was something else, nigga. That Demon Man. That motherfucking Demon Man. That shit was retarded, boy. I don't know about now. I don't know about no songs now. I don't be listening I ain't gonna lie. I don't be listening to no new Yayo. I don't be listening to that. I be listening to the old school Yayo. Hacho. Demon Man. I pull up with the Demon Man. That shit was hard, boy.
So, Get Money Lil Ronnie. Earlier on, even Bugatti Casino, He Slick, Beto, and OG Coon Pappy. Goyayo was even offered to sign to one of the biggest record labels in the South, Quality Control Music.
Oh, QC, Coach K.
Man, you should have took the deal, bro. What the hell, bro? That nigga should have took that shit, bro. Cause I swear he would have been bigger than Lil Baby right now, nigga. On facts, bro. He would have been bigger than Lil Baby right now. He been running circles around all them niggas on facts. Bro, 50 Cent was fucking promoting this nigga at one point. You got 50 Cent right there posting your shit, bitch. You running it up, boy. I would have ran that shit up, boy. You had 50 going crazy with your music too, bitch. Nah, bitch.
You know, a lot of people in the Dallas area say you messed that deal up when it came down to QC, that you made a wrong decision by not linking with them when y'all had that opportunity.
The money they offered, you know, we had that in our pocket at the time, and I didn't know what I know now, but I knew that Yayo was something special. Remember vividly looking at Coach K talk to me, but he's looking at Yayo, and I saw how he was looking at him. See Coach K looking at him the way he was looking, I was like, we never even told him no. It was just like when we left QC, like I said this before, man, we went to Warner Brothers, the guy who signed Pimp C and E40 and Britney Spears and Jason Derulo, one of Yayo. Went to 300, you know, everybody was at 300. Atlantic called, the guy who signed Young Boy and...
Okay. First, I think Boom dropped what?
An offer that everybody said he should have took, but unfortunately he didn't. Goyayo's music was starting to take off in the era of the Trap Boy Freddy's, the Mo 3s, the Get Money Lil Ronnies, the Sauce Walkers, the Sancho Saucies, and the rest of the Sauce family. But while Sauce Walker was having the rest of the world scream drip, splash, and sauce, Goyayo was out in Fort Worth, Texas, a place that they call Murderworth. He was out there starting his own movement. So instead of saying handgun and pistols, he'll say thukas or thuwaps. Now, while it may be true that Sauce Walker's influence is omnipresent over the state of Texas, it's also true that he doesn't dictate each and every city. The city of Fort Worth was the first city in Texas to adopt California games. Goyayo would often be seen with fellow Fort Worth artist Bugatti Casino.
In a world, nigga likes to gamble. You feel?
The connection between Bugatti Casino and Goyayo could seem taboo from people outside of the Dallas Fort Worth area, because Goyayo is an Agland Crip and Bugatti Casino is a stop.
I can't believe they let that shit divide their ass, bro. Imagine all the money they would have made together, bro. Why y'all beefing, man? Y'all from the same city, man. Y'all could have came together to save the city, but y'all want to fucking tear that shit apart, man, because of ego, nigga. Because one man think he's supposed to be on top better than on that. Play your position, man. Everybody's not supposed to be Big Meech, man. Everybody not supposed to be Big Meech, man. Everybody was trying to be Yizzle. He was trying to be Big Meech in that bitch, man. Everybody can't be Big Meech, nigga. Play your position. Get your cards right, man. Like Pimp used to say, man, get that bread truck. Fuck a crumb, nigga. Fucking crumb, trying to get the whole truck.
6 Blood. For a while, Hood fame was looking like the more darker, grittier, and hood version of TSF. That is until members started having differences with each other. Being that Bugatti Casino was Goyayo's right-hand man outside of Get Money Lil Ronnie, he would instruct Goyayo to get on this song with his stepson, CJ. And unlike many people who had got on songs with Goyayo, CJ was able to hold his own and even stand out.
Pull up on your bitch with the doors up. How about the cool with that bow tie? Just know that we shoot from the nose up. Hey, whole gang got the streets out up.
Now, apparently, Goyayo and Bugatti Casino would have a falling out at Trap Boy Freddy's studio. And with Goyayo and Bugatti Casino falling out, it could almost be expected that Goyayo and CJ Casino would fall out as well.
Oh, it's crazy, bro. Now this is like, you know what I'm saying, high stake. We could get this other thing. But them other niggas over with. At the end of the day, I stopped with him because of Boo. You know what I'm saying? Boo knew was finna stop that nigga. They had an altercation at Freddy's studio. C. Slick told the whole story on the Dallas Globe interview. They had an altercation at Freddy's studio. You know what I'm saying? Yayo ain't want to fight somebody. He ended up pulling up to Boo Brother's house. Boo Brother ended up drawing down on him, spitting on him or whatever. Goddamn me, bro wasn't with him. So they wasn't feeling Boo after that. I'm not knowing. At the end of the day, I'm chilling with Yayo now. We going Atlanta, Jambalaya.
All three artists, CJ Casino, Bugatti Casino, and Hood fame Go Yayo, would all three have a separate relationship with Sauce Walker.
Got the price raised. It's that work, man. Right, all that cool. At the end of the day, that undeniable togetherness, all them songs together, them Lil Baby featuring Hoops and Wham, and Lil Cousin from down the street, and Ray Ray, and 2 Chainz, the Gucci Man. That is matter.
Whether you was Dallas, Arlington, Fort Worth, San Antonio, if Sauce Walker can help you out, he'll do the best he can.
I ain't never seen him change up his movement. So I give, right now, Sauce Walker is the biggest street rapper in Texas. Texas. He's the king of Texas right now.
Man, why you got the gatekeeper talking, man? He a gatekeeping ass nigga, swear. Rainwater is a gatekeeping ass nigga, swear, bruh. Like I saw Walker said on that interview, he a gatekeeping ass nigga. I'm not talking about you run Dallas, bitch. You don't run nothing in Dallas, bro. I swear. You a gatekeeping ass nigga is what you is. That boy keeps the doors closed, nigga. Fuck wrong with that boy, man. Help your city out instead of trying to close the fucking door on somebody, man. You always trying to close doors on motherfuckers, man. White niggas got hate, man.
Sauce Walker would even try to use his influence over the artists by suggesting that they just squash everything.
I was listening to Sauce Walker's song, Hogayo, and in the song he said that every time I called Bugatti, he pulled up and ran it.
Every time I called Bugatti, he pulled up and ran it. I tried to set y'all up some fights, you start talking Spanish.
You know what I'm saying? Did he really, you know what I'm saying? Because I never known Sauce to cap. Let me just first and foremost say I never known him to cap. But it was one of them situations like, hold on, these niggas had an opportunity to get it out the way.
Couple times.
And Sauce set it up.
Couple times.
And
he would even offer his backyard for CJ Casino and Go Yayo to duke it out. He'd even do the same for Bugatti Casino. Cause if it's one thing about them Texas boys, they gonna put them guns down and they gonna get in that backyard and they gonna punch on something. There are numerous examples of this coming from Go Yayo. There's a few examples of this coming from Sauce Walker. A couple examples of this also coming from Bugatti Casino and CJ Casino, bro. So when I tell y'all that they like to punch in Texas, believe me. But the difference between Fort Worth, Texas, a place they call Murder Wharf, and H-Town, a place the TSF calls Splash Town, is a huge difference. One of the main differences is, in Fort Worth, you're in very close proximity with the people that you're beefing with. But in Houston, if you got yourself some money, you can get yourself up out of the way. Not saying that that's what Sauce is doing, because of course, every time y'all see Sauce Walker, he in the hood. Just saying that it's easier for tensions to grow higher living in a close proximity of your ops, rather than staying in a bigger city and in a better situation to where you probably have never even run across the path of this guy to say he don't like you. But if you know Go Yayo, then you know he is not backing down from no beef at all, whether it's close proximity or a far distance. First example that we'll see of this is when Go Yayo was beefing with Spuddy Boom. Two would link up at a recording studio and they'll get their punch on and Go Yayo would spit in a man's face. But this would only be the beginning of the long list of people who Go Yayo have beef with. When Go Yayo fell out with Bugatti Casino and CJ Casino, it would ultimately force Bugatti Casino to create its own record label, Casino World. CJ Casino was making just as much noise as Go Yayo, not being the one to be stingy with light. CJ Casino would shed light on Channel 5 J-Dub, an artist from the Stop 6 area of Fort Worth.
I'ma come through the banks and let 100 out. It ain't gonna be a hood fight shit when them apes start jumping out.
CJ Casino would give his seal of approval for J-Dub. And J-Dub wasted no time dissing Go Yayo. On the song Nike, J-Dub took aim at Go Yayo and the Hood Rich fam. J-Dub would later then bite the hand that feeds him. He'll backdoor CJ Casino for his jewelry and go complete renegade. Ape gang to be exact.
He ain't getting shit. Niggas ain't getting shit back. And I'm blood, nigga. Nah, for real. Bitch.
But all the while this was going on, Go Yayo and Lil CJ Casino and Bugatti Casino was all still going at it. All going at it, but they still had that mutual big dog in common, Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker would make attempts to bring the three guys back together, but to no avail. All the while, Go Yayo was about to present to the world a new artist from Fort Worth, Texas. An artist by the name a murder gang PB.
Wait a second, J-Dub is not no fucking legend. On that crack dummy shit, know he learned his lesson. Next boy, I'ma go and make one confession.
Because while it may be true that Sauce Walka is one of the big dogs in the music scene, Go Yayo actually has big dogs from his hood, like OG Coon Pappy. But it wouldn't even be that, man. The truth is much stranger than fiction. Now, Go Yayo would say that the tension between him and Sauce Walka came when he was saying that he was the king of Texas. And that could possibly sound true to people who don't know. That sound like it's true. But Go Yayo wouldn't start calling himself the king of Texas until after he had a problem with Sauce Walka. This is the real problem he had with Sauce. Real reason is, Go Yayo started using terminology from a Houston cat by the name of Kenny Lou.
Fuck it, man. Scoot up on a nigga, man. You know what the fuck it is, man. Early bar, Strilla, nigga.
He wasn't really even using the actual words, but he had flipped the words to a famous catchphrase that Kenny Lou would say, which would be scoot up. But the problem with this is this. Scoot Up Gang is a real gang in Houston, Texas. And Kenny Lou was no longer on the earth. I know y'all thinking like, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way all of this started over somebody saying the catchphrase. Well, think about this. Go Yayo had a bigger platform than the guys in Houston that were endeavoring to get on in the music industry. Guys like BG New Money in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, brother left me still bruises, not healing back. Luke gone and he still a threat. Luke left, I shed tears for that.
One of the guys that'll also make the phrase scoot up popular alongside Kenny Lou. So quite naturally, in that they're from the great state of Texas, and it ain't nothing to reach out and touch somebody or talk to somebody, they'd pretty much instruct Go Yayo and say, hey, look, check it out. You flipping our scoot up phrase and turn it into your push up phrase, we not really feeling that, home. We just not. Now, he was politely asked, man, in a J Prince type tone, say, man, go ahead and just cease. Hey, cease all existence of you saying that phrase, especially on, hey, I don't care what you say, man. You can say scoot down, or scoot around, scoot side to side, but don't say scoot up, push up, or anything that say up, or your grade gonna be pushing up daisies, boy. But y'all know Go Yayo ain't going like that now. They didn't say it in those exact words, but in other words, they definitely asked him to cease the use of that phrase. But y'all know Go Yayo ain't going like that. Go Yayo would then have back and forwards with that boy Lil Jeremy.
Punching in the pen, punching out here, nigga, I'm on that, nigga.
What he think it is,
See you more than 10 band, now you pulling out a 50, 60 riding with your big dog. Man, y'all niggas quit playing on me, nigga. I ain't got, man, come on, quit playing the bands, if that. And where on the street you stay with your mom? Man, come on, quit playing. It really my last time I post these racks.
Hey, how much paper you think that was that clown posted? Ain't no telling. Hey, I'll say about a 40.
Talking about he rap God. I ain't seen no money yet. I ain't never. I don't care what a nigga talking about. I don't give a damn how hard I'm beefing with. No link up with no nigga option because I'm beefing with you. We stand on our 10.
But at the time, Go Yayo was feeling himself. He had the murder gang behind him, Forever gang behind him, Hood fame behind him, even Soulja Boy was behind him. And you can't forget that boy got them hands. There are multiple examples on YouTube of Go Yayo beating the brakes off folks, bro. He got plenty of videos on the internet beating the straight goofy up out of niggas, dog. Bugatti Casino was supposed to catch a fade with a dude. Bugatti Casino was spooked. He didn't want to catch the fade. Go Yayo came out there, southpaw, orthodox, left. So he had that big dog complex. But what he didn't know is that them scoot up gang niggas and them gas gang niggas is nothing like TSF. When I say that, I say this. Sauce Walka and the TSF guys not soft by far. Y'all done seen Sauce Walka getting down, whooping shit up and down the street. Y'all heard about the MASH mode. Do y'all homework on Bullet and AWOC. Sauce Walka them had already proved what they are in the city of Texas. That's why they started dripping and splashing. It wasn't out just selling no Irma. They selling that coochie cat. But those guys that Go Yayo had issues with, these were some young active niggas. Yeah, these were some young VVVs. Vigorous, vicious, and violent. But as I said, Go Yayo had that murder gang behind him, bro. He wasn't tripping. But one day they was out in Houston, Texas. Murder gang PB was driving and Go Yayo was riding along as well. Now, this wouldn't be their first time to do this. And this time he had one of his little dogs with him, Brand, one of the people that was a member of the original murder gang out in Fort Worth. Word got around that Go Yayo was in Houston, Texas. Hell, he jumped on live. basically dropping his load. Or it really wouldn't even be hard to hunt down the guy riding around with Papa Smurf on his head. He wasn't even out here moving Kaisers.
Why you dropping lows, bro? You doing crash out shit, man. That boy tweaking, man. Crash out shit, bro. Boy's ego is too inflated, bitch. What's wrong with you, bitch? That boy's not moving smart. Tactical, he ain't moving like he's supposed to, bro.
Murder Gang PB said that up until that point of the gun firing, they were just playing around.
Like, what happened that day, bro, when you guys were in Houston with your brand? You know what I'm saying? If you can kind of like walk us through like that day or that situation.
The day?
Yeah.
Bro, we was being charged up into that, literally. Like, we was being charged the whole time we woke up. From when? That's crazy, because the exotic pop nigga, right, he pulled up on as soon as we woke up, gave Yayo some sodas and all type of shit for free. Cups, all type of shit. We being childish then. We left there, we got some chicken, we being childish. Left there, we started throwing chicken at each other, throwing fries at each other, sauce, and throwing water and soda on each other. Like, we were having a little water fight, soda fight. We just being childish the whole time. Yeah, that shit happened. Even when the shot started firing, I was being charged with the nigga Yale. He was like, bitch, nigga, like, nigga, it's for real. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he was like, go, bitch, go.
So you were driving?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He was like, go, bitch, go. And I'm pressing the gas. I'm like, bitch, it won't. Get out. But before that, then Brown was like, I'm hit. But it wasn't no blood on him.
Damn. Where was he hit at?
I don't know. Now I know he got hit in the arm from the opposite side that he was shooting from.
So if it's from this side, he got hit in that arm.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know how.
Right. So you driving, you get off.
He had like a little blood right here though. Nothing major.
They was out in Houston looking for that good drink, man. Even some quality. It didn't even have to be WAP. They just looking for some drink. They calling around, ain't nobody got no drink. And Go Yayo just trying to show his little homies, like, look here, I scoot up anywhere I want to scoot up to. Push up, scoot up, nigga play, he gonna get shot up. And that's when the sailors would come out of nowhere and start the firing at the car. Flip this shit. One of the shooters got out the car like Dub C off of Friday, you heard? I shot one of them. Oh, I got him. They did get somebody, but it wasn't Go Yayo.
One man is dead after a shooting broke out in a Southwest Houston parking lot overnight. Along with that victim, police also found dozens of shell casing. This happened outside the Ojos Locos Sports Cantina off the Southwest Freeway.
They just left that man's body in there too? What the hell, bruh? That nigga not shit for that, man. You just left that nigga's body in that street like that, bro. God damn, bro. They didn't even have the fucking guts to get that nigga body out of there.
And Bissonnette. That man was rushed to Ben Taub, but he was declared dead when he arrived. Police say some vehicles and a nearby cricket store were damaged by gunfire. They believe other vehicles sustained damage as well, but witnesses left without notifying authorities.
The real reason that Go Yayo has a problem with Sauce Walker is not the fact that he was cool with CJ, Bugatti, and Yayo. That wasn't it. It could have added a little bit on, but that wasn't it. It wasn't because he called himself the king of Texas. It's because when he was in Houston, riding around like everything was all good with blue dye all over his hair and actively funking with niggas in Houston thinking they was playing internet games, he got his shit flipped and he expected Sauce Walker to show more concern. That's the reason why they beefing. But the world wouldn't know about this issue until Go Yayo dropped the music video to his song No Quits / The Truth.
Somewhere in Houston where my brother, he got killed.
In the song, he would call Sauce Walker out by name.
Diamonds, boy, that shit look like some sweet shit. Crazy boy just talking, he ain't really on no beef shit. I used to fuck with Sauce, but he always on some weak shit.
A lot of back and forward online on Instagram Live with Sauce Walker and Go Yayo and them boys were just cutting each other up. But as y'all already know, bro, Sauce been doing this shit for a long time.
Where was the Thukas at in California? Where was the Thukas at in Southwark? Fuck California. What was the Thukas at in Houston, Texas, man? What was the Thukas and the bazookas and the tuka-wookas and the blickety-blickies and blammies and what happened to damn it, man? I know what happened. The motherfucking shells got to fly and it was, damn it, man! Oh, damn it!
Damn it, man! I'm getting shot! Sauce funny as hell, bro. What the hell, bro?
I just wanted it out. Man, I know what happened. The motherfucking shells got to flying and it was, damn it, man.
Damn it, man. I'm getting fucked over, man. That was South getting fucked over, man.
I just wanted some drink. I'm just saying though, put that young superstar, and why you put that little boy in that fucked up situation like that? Led him to believe that you were just so much of a big bad guy that he was safe around you. You wasn't safe. By the time you getting plucked at, you can't go out of town to California and go even, you rapping about hustling and trapping and getting packs. You can't even go to California and scope weed because they're gonna rob you because you're a hoe. You know what I'm talking about? Pull out the facts, man. Somebody lied to you, young man. Everybody know. Sauce Walker's the nigga that go gets niggas chains back in the street.
Yayo would then say that Sanji got his chain snatched.
Hey, yo, you is a hoe, boy. Get out the internet, nigga, and come out here and do some slide, nigga, for Brent. Tell the world the truth, nigga. You switch seats. Yeah, the bullet was for you. You switch seats, so yeah, and pull over at Chick-fil-A again, crying and shit, little nigga. Stop playing. Hey, with this, they dying, nigga. Yeah, I'm a guard out here. Tell these people how you got your mans killed. Yeah, that blood went for him. Tell them people how you got your mans killed. Huh? Yeah, yo, broke than the only nigga getting money over there. Black and LaRonnie. Boy, I smack you, boy.
And if y'all want to hear about that story, go listen to the Sauce Walker story, bro. But as y'all already know, Go Yayo would then be locked up and he'd do 3 years. While locked up, Sauce Walker was asked about Go Yayo and the status of their relationship, in which case he declined to speak on it since the man was locked away.
I had a back and forth last summer. Unfortunately, he's in the feds right now. You know, a lot of people were, you know, it wasn't a like you said, it wasn't a Houston versus Fort Worth or Dallas or anything like that. But it got real ugly, you know, for a minute. And, you know, now, you know, things have cooled down. What's your take on, you know, you and Go Yayo right now? What's the relationship like right now? Have y'all spoke? Have you wrote him?
I don't want to speak on the situation because he in jail. So I'm not going to speak anything negative or about this man and this individual because he's in jail, he's incarcerated. And I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. He's not my worst enemy, but in life, I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. I wish for my worst enemy to be taken off earth and not breathe anymore. I don't believe in that. So with that being said, I won't get into details about what and why, but I will say this. I never gave a fuck about anybody in Texas feeling like they a king of anything. A king, I don't care about nobody feeling like they the greatest. I don't care nobody feeling like they're a GOAT.
Yayo was released somewhat 3 years later. He hit the pavement running. And it seemed like he wasn't finna do no dissing. But a couple weeks ago, video surfaced of Maxo Cream and Sauce Walker slapboxing. This would cause Go Yayo to allude that he want the fade. Like, can I get my fade? Gloves, we can punch, can we punch? Prompt Sauce Walker to go ahead and drive down to Fort Worth in one of the Rolls Royce Colonies and basically taunt and trolled him.
Come on. Where all the kids at? Come on. What shirt is that? Come on.
Jerry said, let me get some. Let me get some.
Everybody take a picture with me. It's like, ooh-wee. Okay. Hold on, come on, kids. I want everybody to say, ooh-wee. Let it come back. Come on, you got to put it on. All right,
OG Coon Pappy, wanna Go Yayo, big homie.
Yeah, bro. What the hell was that picture, man? What the hell? That nigga's a comedian. Look at that one right there. What the fuck, man? The fuck's that picture, bro? He trolling like a motherfucker.
OG Coon Pappy wanna go Yayo's big homies, well take to social media and express how you feel. So anyways, YouTube family, man, that's the story behind why Sauce Walker and Go Yayo is beefing. It ain't cause Go Yayo said he was king of Texas. It's not even because Sauce Walker didn't show concern. He just needed somewhere to direct his energy at because them guys in Fort Worth was upset about them being ambushed like that. So yeah, the song The Truth by Go Yayo put fuel on the fire, but the fire was already ablaze. Well, YouTube family, that's all I got on that Sauce Walker and Go Yayo beef, man. Do y'all think they can put it aside, bro? Do y'all think it's gonna get deadly, man? I don't know, bro. I think Sauce Walker do a little too much dripping for it to get deadly, bro. They say non-contact sport pay. It's the non-contact sport pay. Or do y'all think he got to get that fade to Yayo, bro? Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. Do Sauce Walker need to go catch that fish? I'm a bit like I'm done.
Look at how much fucking dreads I got on my head. I got shitload of these hoes, man. I'm doing that shit individually. That shit crazy. That shit motherfucker, man. Girls be out here slapping each other now. What the fuck? Man, what kind of shit is this?
Mr. Fantastic is the most mysterious man in hip-hop. About a year ago, Ice Cube went on Bill Maher's podcast and said this.
Let's take rap music. Let's take it. Same people who own the labels own the prisons. Literally the same people? Literally the same people.
But it goes deeper, with many people.
Man, better watch out, Cube. Better watch out, Cube. Boy, they got a target on your head, boy. Always exposing shit, man. What the hell? Cube. Why you say this earlier, man?
People believing that the CIA aided the prison industry in their attempt to hijack hip-hop and use it as a psyop. For a long time, there have been multiple conspiracy theories that the CIA has used hip-hop as a psyop, that the FBI has always been involved in the investigation of rappers, and that the prison industry, like Ice Cube said, is directly involved with the genre. Now, Ice Cube has been in the game for decades, as a member of NWA, as a successful solo artist, and with a successful acting career, which is why I feel like his claim may have a little bit of validity. And the theory goes much deeper than just the prison industry. But with conspiracy theories being thrown around all the time, it's hard to tell fact from fiction. So today I wanted to look into all of these theories and see how they work with one another. First, I want to clarify I've seen these theories and I think they're interesting, but I'm also not like some conspiracy nut. I've done a bunch of videos talking about conspiracy theories because I just find them interesting to look into. The only reason I'm really looking into this one is because Ice Cube said it, and as someone who's been in the game for so long, I feel like there's a bit more validity to him saying it than some random nerd on Reddit saying it. So yeah, that's why I'm looking into it and gathering all the possible information and seeing if there is any truth to these claims as objectively as possible. Also, I want to clarify that the CIA, FBI, or any other government apparatus that I refer to sometimes just generally refers to the government because it can get a little tricky with all the names of the organizations. Like in the title of the video, I don't literally mean the CIA. It could be any subdivision, you know. You'll see what I mean throughout the video. So let's just check it out. On July 2nd of 2023, Bill Maher released an episode of his Club Random podcast featuring Ice Cube, in which they spent a small chunk of time speaking on this theory. They got onto the subject of division in America, more specifically racial division, and that is when Cube brought up his thoughts on hip-hop in prison.
Same people who own the labels own the prisons.
Literally the same people?
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. You know, it seems really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that the records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
Bill pushed back a bit and said that the labels didn't make him write certain lyrics, to which Cube said, "They don't tell you what to write, but there are guardrails so certain songs, likely more provocative songs, get released, while maybe the more positive ones don't."
You know, some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that.
Cube said he felt like there was some social engineering going on to make sure the prisons stay full. He also went on to clarify that the people he said were running the labels and prisons weren't actually in charge like the CEOs, but that they have financial interest. So basically Cube is saying that they're trying to get these artists to say certain things so that people are influenced to commit more crimes, which in turn keeps the prisons full, which then gets the prisons to make more money. We know that this is at least possible because of multiple studies done that show how music can affect both your mood and your decision making, especially when you're younger and easier to influence. After being showed a clip of this, Dame Dash, the co-founder of Rockefeller Records, agreed with him as well.
Being controlled by the label,
you can
this
stop
is
right
how they
there,
do
Bob.
it.
What are your thoughts on what he's saying here?
It's true. It's obvious.
Now, Ice Cube only brought up the prison industry, but theories like this often tie into the idea that the CIA has been involved in hip-hop, with some even suggesting that they were involved in the inception of hip-hop, but I think that one's a bit too far-fetched. And even the rapper Burner said to Bootleg Kev that he believes the CIA has some sort of influence in hip-hop.
I think there's people in our culture right now that cause a lot of trouble on the internet and with other celebrities. I believe they're working for the CIA. That's my honest opinion. I'm like, yo, there's no way this guy is constantly trying to tempt people and throw people off their game and get them to say or do other things that might put them in jail. It's been the agenda against minorities for a long time.
On top of that, Crazy Bone, a member of the group Bone Thugs and Harmony, said that he also believes the same thing that Ice Cube said.
You really believe that's a thing?
Man, yes, it could be. There's a lot of big corporations that have ownership in prisons. It's rich black people that got ownership in prisons.
Right.
They just don't go around bragging about it. That's one big move they don't go around bragging about.
So I definitely think it's interesting that a handful of artists in the game do have this belief, especially the well-established and well-connected artists who have been on major labels. But before we can look into any evidence, we first have to understand one of the major things that kicked off this whole conspiracy theory. In 2012, a blog post from the website Hip Hop Is Red went live that was titled "The Secret Meeting That Changed Rap Music and Destroyed a Generation." The writer said that this anonymous letter had landed in their inbox, so they decided to post it. It starts, "After more than 20 years, I've finally decided to tell the world what I witnessed in 1991, which I believe was one of the biggest turning points in popular music, and ultimately American society." The author continues, "Between the late 80s and early 90s, I was what you may call a decision maker with one of the more established companies in the music industry." They continued to say that in 1991, they were invited to a closed-door meeting with a small group of music business insiders to discuss rap's new direction. The author said the meeting had 25 to 30 people, with mostly familiar faces, but the author also said, "Among the attendees was a small group of unfamiliar faces who stayed to themselves and made no attempt to socialize beyond their circle. Many readers assumed that these men in suits were either the CIA, the FBI, or involved in the prison industry, or maybe a combination of all three." He said that the unfamiliar people went around and made people sign a confidentiality agreement. Apparently, a speaker came up and said that the companies they worked for in the music industry were building privately owned prisons. Since they were government funded, the more prisoners in the prison, the more money the prison makes, which is true, by the way. The author then said that their job was to market music that promotes criminal behavior, with rap being the music of choice. They continued to say that some people got mad, including the author, and were escorted out after one of the men pulled a gun. The author then said that they kept quiet out of fear for 20 years and noticed the change in hip-hop. Now, of course, there's no proof for this, but this story spread like a wildfire. It even had Alex Jones on Twitter claiming Ice Cube had direct knowledge. And after that, a Twitter user said since NWA was active from 87 to 91, they were directly involved in this. This bold claim upset Ice Cube, who actually responded saying, "Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one and they all stink. What evidence do you have to make a statement like that?" So despite Cube denying any involvement in that alleged meeting, it still spread like a wildfire over the internet. Cube has also denied accusations of NWA destroying hip-hop, basically saying that all the stuff they rapped about was a reflection of their environment and they were just talking about things that were already going on, which is definitely very important to understand when talking about the gangster rap genre. But Crazy Bone, who I mentioned earlier, directly referred to this letter, saying he believes it, and also spoke on his own experience, saying that this attempt to make songs a certain way happened to him and his group.
Have you ever been approached by any weird shit in the music industry, or in terms of that like them trying to get y'all to say this, do that, you know?
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like what I tell people, you know what I'm saying, as far as music, I tell people this, you know what I'm saying? Like
for a minute,
we didn't come out like trying to glorify violence or none of that. We were led to believe this is your chance to tell your story.
Right.
They the ones with the cameras. They the ones glorified. They the ones put it on TV and did this and did that, you know what I'm saying, put it in front of them like.
And I will say this testament from Crazy Bone is definitely interesting. The following year, a blog post went live titled, "Don't Believe the Hype, a counterpoint to the secret meeting that changed rap's story." One of the first points of this post was that he left a lot of breadcrumbs for someone who wanted to remain anonymous, which was true. I skimmed over it when I read it, but when you're saying where you are from, your location history, and the fact that you're among 30 people in a room, it can't be too hard to narrow it down. The second point they brought up was that the story was emailed to Hip Hop is Red, rather than a bigger or much more credible blog site. And the third point they brought up is that gangster rap had been around before that meeting in 1991 and had already been spreading. The author went into detail of gangster rap songs and artists that were already out. They also showed a graph of incarcerated Americans, which began spiking in the 80s and followed suit in the 90s. The author points out that the spike was not in the 90s, like it probably would have been had the secret meeting worked out the way they wanted it to. So this was a solid counter-argument, and so far there has been no evidence provided by either side. But before we can get to the evidence, I do think it's important to see if this is even in the realm of possibility. The short answer is yes, and I think that's pretty obvious. But there are some pretty crazy examples of US government entities doing similar things that I think will blow your mind when we cover them. With the first one being an example of a US government agency literally trying to use rap as a psyop. USAID, or the United States Agency for International Development, tried to use Cuban hip-hop to undermine the president at the time, Raul Castro. According to The Guardian, the idea was to use Cuba's rappers to break the information blockade and build a network of young people seeking social change to spark a youth movement against the government of President Raul Castro. They first started recruiting musicians for projects disguised as cultural initiatives, but really aimed at boosting their visibility and stoking a movement of fans to challenge the government. USAID also paid $15,000 to underwrite an arts and music festival. Their secret aim was to seed the minds of festival organizers with new ideas and persuade them to send high-impact messages to the audience. Of course, this whole time, USAID was using contractors so it wasn't directly linked to them. However, this attempt ended up being a dumpster fire, as many people involved were caught by the Cuban government, which led to many musicians leaving the country out of fear, and a festival being shut down after the Cuban government linked it to USAID, or at least they suspected some US government agency was behind it. So I think the fact that the US government has literally tried this in other countries doesn't make it so far-fetched to happen here. It also means my title isn't too baity because the US government has literally tried to use rap as a psyop. However, I think their failures are important to keep in mind. The CIA has also been known to use other genres to influence others in an attempt to achieve their goals. For example, the CIA created two divisions called the Propaganda Assets Inventory and the International Organizations Division. One time they funded a Russian composer named Nicholas Nabokov to mount exhibitions, stage concerts, and sponsor anti-communist activity to combat the appeal of communism in Europe. And there were other artists they hired to fight communism with songs. This is why there is a theory that the Scorpion song Wind of Change was actually sponsored by the CIA because it was an anthem to the end of the Cold War. The CIA also got their hands on jazz and actually sponsored Louis Armstrong tours in Europe and Africa. Dizzy Gillespie joined the first State Department organized tour in 1956, and the white jazz pianist Dave Brubeck went on a 12-concert tour of the USSR in 1985. So on top of them using musicians to spread their propaganda, they've also been known to aid in the production of movies like Animal Farm, which I'm sure most of you have read and probably know it's very anti-communist. The CIA has even been known to fund movies or influence directors to make them look cool, and it worked. I mean, I remember being a kid thinking the CIA was super cool. So not only have government entities used rap, but they have regularly used other genres to influence others in their favor. On top of all of this, the US government has also been known to use their agencies to investigate and discredit black artists. It all started with the FBI's counterintelligence program, or COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO had a lot of objectives. According to PS Mag, to expose, disrupt, misdirect, discredit, or otherwise neutralize subversive political groups. Though the program targeted many different progressive movements, it spent most of its energy attempting to suppress black civil rights groups and prominent black figures with connections to civil rights groups, however small. COINTELPRO infamously sent Martin Luther King Jr. a letter in 1964 encouraging him to commit suicide. And all of this is true, by the way, which is absolutely crazy. I know it sounds like fiction or conspiracy theory, but all of it actually happened and has been declassified or investigated or whatever. And it wasn't just politicians or civil rights activists, it was also musicians who had similar ideologies. Jazz pianist Nat King Cole was investigated, Duke Ellington was investigated, Jimi Hendrix was investigated, and many others were too. There also was, of course, the very popular instance where the FBI sent a letter to NWA's label after their song F the Police was released. They have also thoroughly investigated rappers like Tupac, Eazy-E, Biggie, and the Wu-Tang Clan. So we know that the US government has tried to use rap as a psyop in other countries. We know that the CIA has used other genres to fight against communism, and that the FBI and other groups have thoroughly been involved with black musicians throughout the history of the United States. And while all of this definitely means that Ice Cube's theories and the other theories could be true, is there actually any evidence that the prison industry and the CIA are trying to use rap as a psyop to get more people incarcerated? Well, we have to dig a bit deeper. This is where the theory tends to get a little spotty. When people bring up this theory, their main point is that the three major labels, Warner Records, Sony Music Group, and Universal Music Group, are associated with the two largest private prison companies, CoreCivic and GEO Group. These two companies own the most private prisons in the United States out of any other companies. So how are they connected? Well, their largest shareholders are the investment firms BlackRock and Vanguard. And this is mostly true, not just something alleged by theorists. BlackRock and Vanguard have the most shares of GEO. They also have the most shares of CoreCivic. Sony's largest investor is PrimeCap Management Company, which is a separate entity from BlackRock and Vanguard, but they have been known to work with Vanguard in the past. Although BlackRock and Vanguard themselves aren't even in the top 5 of shareholders. And Warner Music Group's top 2 investors are neither BlackRock nor Vanguard, although Vanguard is number 3. So there definitely is some financial interest, but you also need to understand how companies like this work. They don't have enough shares to actually own any of these companies. They are investment management companies. I'm gonna have someone else smarter than me explain this, but I know it's something that a lot of people, including myself, have seemed to misunderstand.
Who do you think is the most powerful man on the planet?
BlackRock.
How much power do you have if you don't actually own anything? BlackRock manages $10 trillion, and it absolutely gives them outsized influence on global finance. But it's not their money. It's other people's pensions, endowments, and sovereign wealth funds. Assets that they actually own only total to about $170 billion. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway owns $1 trillion. Owns. Not manages.
Of course, maybe there are some shady people with financial interest behind the scenes, but this just isn't enough evidence. And I don't think the BlackRock and Vanguard example is enough either, because they are the top shareholders of so many companies, so it isn't like it's just some freak coincidence. Another piece of evidence I've seen brought up by many people who believe this was an excerpt from an article written by the rapper Homeboy Sandman called Jailhouse Rock: The Facts About Hip Hop and Prison for Profit. The article was also written in 2013, around the time that this theory had been circulating the internet. Sandman said, "Last year, Corrections Corporation of America, which is now CoreCivic, the company I just mentioned earlier, the biggest name in the private prison industry, contacted 48 states offering to buy their prisons. One stipulation of eligibility for the deal was particularly bizarre: an assurance by the agency partner that the agency has sufficient inmate population to maintain a minimum 90% occupancy rate over the term of the contract." 2 months later, an anonymous email was sent out to various members of the music and publishing industries, giving an account of a meeting where it was determined that hip-hop music would be manipulated to drive up privatized prison profits. Sandman also started off the article by saying, "This is not my opinion." So basically, though, he cited the letter that doesn't have much proof and backed most of this up by claiming that BlackRock and Vanguard own most of these companies. He was right, however, about the letter guaranteeing a 90% occupancy rate, which upset a lot of people when that happened, because if we're being honest, that's not the best mindset for prisons to have. Sandman mixed a lot of true things about the prison industry into his own article, but used these facts to jump to a conclusion that wasn't quite there yet. And And this is about all there is in the way of evidence when it comes to this theory. Just multiple people's words and opinions combined with the misunderstanding of management companies. So there has never been any definitive proof or evidence that the CIA or prison industry has directly tried to use hip-hop as a tool of mass incarceration. However, like we've seen in this video, groups similar to the CIA, such as the FBI, COINTELPRO, and USAID all use music and sometimes even hip-hop to try to achieve their goals. Of course, the prison industry has plenty of incentives to keep people in prison and get more people in prison, but whether or not they are using hip-hop for it, well, there just isn't enough proof for it. As of now, it is just hearsay. All we can do now is take into consideration people in the industry's accounts, the other examples I mentioned, and try to figure out what to do with that information. NPR did a whole podcast episode on this and asked a lot of people in the industry what they thought about it, and there were varying opinions. For example, Kim Osorio said, "There's truth in it, right? In that I believe that there was an agenda. I don't know how effective it was, but someone had a meeting somewhere. I think politics and finance is at the core of so much of what's happening in the world in general, not just in hip-hop. So I would be remiss to say that I didn't think there was any sort of agenda." Mick Jenkins, a really good rapper by the way, you should check him out, had similar views. Well, on the other hand, Regina Bradley and Taxstone thought that it was a bit more far-fetched. So I do think it's interesting that so many different people in the music industry in different places and positions and experience have varying takes on this, with some people thinking that it's possible. Rodney Carmichael from NPR had a solid take with the theory when he said, "Here's my biggest issue with the letter. It's that it ultimately pins the world's largest prison population on hip-hop, our music, our culture, our so-called pathology. Now sure, it blames white label heads for the industry's blaxploitation of rap, but ultimately it makes us black and brown folks the scapegoat." And I can agree that my main issue for this theory is that it does pin at least part of the prison population on hip-hop, when in reality, if they are trying to keep more people in prison, I'm sure there are much more effective ways that are already being implemented to do it. But who knows, maybe one day the CIA will declassify a bunch of documents and we will finally learn the truth about this whole theory. After being asked about it by NPR, I think Killer Mike said it best when he said, "So can I believe that conspiracy is true? Yeah. So it's not if I can believe it or not. The question is though, now what are we gonna do about it?"
La Silla Observatory, Chile, 2009.
Man, I tell your ass to press that, man. What the hell's that, man?
About a year ago, Ice Cube went on Bill Maher's podcast and...
Excuse me.
DJ Vlad, also known as Vlad TV, has been in hot water lately after some comments that he made during the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. It all started when Vlad tweeted a, let's be honest, pretty dorky complaint when he said, "Kendrick's Not Like Us needed a better mix. It takes away from the song." Then a woman by the name of Morgan Jenkins responded saying, "You are white, this is a black folk affair." They argued back and forth for a while, with Vlad tagging Princeton, the school she worked at, insinuating that he was going to get her fired by contacting them. This upset a lot of people, so much so that Vlad tried to later apologize, but the people weren't having it. Judging by all of the replies and the ratios, the general consensus was not in Vlad's favor. But this is far from Vlad's first controversy, and there is one big reason that everybody hates DJ Vlad. So let's check it out.
It's a fucking vulture.
If you don't know DJ Vlad, this is him.
You know, when you listen to your music, there's a lot of street stories.
Well, not that guy. The voice was DJ Vlad. That was the person he was interviewing. DJ Vlad is an interviewer and the owner of Vlad TV, a hip-hop media outlet. But he's actually been in the game for quite a while. Despite coming from Ukraine as a young kid, Vlad said that he was always drawn to hip-hop when he moved to the US. He said he felt like an outcast since he came to the US during the Cold War, and that hip-hop seemed like a place where outcasts could fit in.
You know, hip-hop was kind of like really like an outcast kind of culture during that time, and I just kind of got drawn to it, you know, between the music and the breakdancing. It just became my thing, and it just became a lifelong.
First, Vlad started off getting really into breakdancing since he saw it on TV. Then he got into making beats, but he wasn't that good, so he started DJing. After college, he launched his website djvlad.com and started posting his mixtapes on the internet. While making mixtapes, he made one with DJ Green Lantern and DJ Dirty Harry, and it was called Rap Phenomenon 2. And it was fairly popular. He also started selling hip-hop DVDs around this time as well. Vlad even directed a film called Ghost Ride the Whip, which featured people like Mac Dre, E40, MC Hammer, Sway, and many more. He also directed an episode of American Gangster called Romper Room Gang, which was an episode about bank robbers from the Bay Area. and Mac Dre was in it as well. It was actually pretty crazy because Vlad was doing so many different things trying to get his money. But in January of 2008, when YouTube was just in its infant stages, Vlad decided to pursue YouTube as they had just announced their partnership program. Vlad had already been doing interviews with artists on his YouTube, but after seeing that he could make money from it, he went full steam ahead with his interviews. He was knocking out interviews with people like Busta Rhymes, Dipset, Akon, Plies, Lil Wayne, Big Boy, and more. Because of all of his industry connections from DJing, selling mixtapes, and all that other stuff, he was able to lock in some great interviews. He seemed like a guy who was truly passionate about hip-hop with all of his endeavors and collaborations. Vlad even said that his purpose in making interviews is to capture our era of music and solidify it in history.
You know, it's important. At one point, all of us are going to be gone. And what we're going to leave behind is these videos and these conversations and our thoughts. And I'm trying to capture a lot of that. This is really my bigger purpose in what I do. It's not just how much money can I make right now. It's like, what am I actually capturing?
He had also clarified that he felt he was a guest in the House of Hip Hop since he's white.
I had done an interview years before where they asked me about white people's role in hip hop. And I said, I consider myself a guest in the House of Hip Hop.
Oh, wow.
Same way. I said, I felt lucky that I could be doing hip hop as a job.
He's made it seem like he is in the hip hop space with the most honorable intentions, but not everyone sees it that way, especially because of some incidents that have happened throughout his career. Vlad has actually been getting flack ever since he's gotten into the game. One of his first major controversies is when he started going hard with the interviews back in 2008. On August 15th of 2008, Vlad filed a $4 million lawsuit against Rick Ross, and he was claiming that Ricky Rose had some guys beat him up. Vlad's attorney Brian Kaplan said Rick Ross orchestrated a brutal attack upon DJ Vlad, carried out at his direction by his accomplices, in retribution for media coverage of Rick Ross's prior life as a correctional officer. See, if you didn't know, Rick Ross used to be a correctional officer, and at the time he seemed to be pretty ashamed of it, which I actually did a whole video on if you want to check it out after this one. But yeah, I'm guessing Ricky was pretty upset that Vlad kept pressing him on that question in an interview, along with asking other rappers about it in interviews as well.
Trick Daddy recently accused you of working as a prison guard at one point, Rick. Is there any truth to that?
No, that's not true. That's crazy. It's not true, man, but, you know, dog a sucker, and he mad that, you know, I done came out of nowhere and just, you know, took over.
Yeah, Vlad got his ass beat by Ricky's henchmen with a cut that had him needing stitches below his eye, 3 facial fractures, a corneal abrasion, which I don't even know what that means, and nerve damage. But Vlad decided to sue him for $4 million, saying in the suit, the attack was launched by Ross in an attempt to stifle Vlad's journalistic reporting and freedom of expression. The suit also said that Ross painstakingly created his public persona to be that of a major drug dealer and gangster, but is in reality a former correctional officer. So Vlad suing someone in a hip-hop beef had to have upset some people, while others probably recognize that he's just an interviewer and isn't trying to fight people, like Angela Yee, who interviewed him right after. Although I am surprised he didn't bust out any of that Russian strength in his scuffle. And Vlad ended up eventually winning $300,000 in the lawsuit. And while this incident alone did not turn too many people away from Vlad, there were many more over the years that upset viewers. For a long time, DJ Vlad was able to lock in some great interviews throughout his career with many great artists. He seemed to be well respected by people within the game, like his friendship with Lord Jamar, for example, or his frequent interviews with other artists. But over time, his controversies would add up and the favor would seem to shift. In 2016, for example, DJ Vlad was involved in another major controversy. In March of 2016, rapper Bankroll Fresh was tragically shot and killed outside of a music studio. Shortly after this, DJ Vlad interviewed Bankroll's friend No Plug, in which he admitted some involvement in his friend's death.
So the shooting happened, you drove off.
Yeah.
You met with your lawyer, and then you turned yourself in?
Yeah. I went from the run from that shit. I was whatever was gonna happen. I know I was ready for whatever situation. If I had to take the shit to trial, like my lawyer, he's the best lawyer in goddamn Atlanta, Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? Ash Joseph, man. I love him to death. He made me comfortable with the situation, you know what I'm saying?
After this interview went up, Bankroll's uncle made a statement about how upset he was. He said, "You disrespectful culture vulture. I offered you to talk to my family when my nephew was first killed, but you gave this coward a forum. My nephew is dead and you're having a light-humored conversation with an alleged killer like it's just another interview. Eventually the case was closed, with the police saying the entourage that No Plug was with shot back at Bankroll in self-defense. But the way in which Vlad interviewed the alleged killer was upsetting to some viewers. The interview also had comments like "Officer Vlad reporting for duty," and "This is some of Vlad's best police work." This got him promoted to detective. The Officer Vlad comments were nothing new, but incidents like this really had people thinking he was trying to get people in trouble with his interviews. And I will say, a lot of his interviews do kind of give off that police interview vibe, especially when he's asking all these questions about crime-related issues. A lot of other people were upset about this too, like Charlemagne the God, who, although he said he was friends with Vlad, thought that Vlad was just trying to make a quick buck off of Bankroll's death.
And I don't know him personally, but that stuff when he put old boy talking about murdering a kid, I was like, this is shit that don't need to be on.
There you go,
like,
there you go. And by the way, that led to real shit happening in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That I know of. So it's just like, no, I don't know of.
See, but that right there is my problem with Vlad. It leads to real shit happening, and then your disposition is very different.
Another person that DJ Vlad has had a pretty big beef with was Joe Budden. Vlad had a history of instigating issues between Joe Budden and others, like when he instigated the beef between rapper Ransom and Joe, which at some points even got physical. One viewer on Reddit said, "Vlad is a leech." He even said at the time Joe was dissing Ransom, he didn't even know who Ransom was. So why would you contact a stranger over some beef unless you're looking to instigate? Vlad justifies it by trying to claim he's a news agency, but he knew it'd be a viral moment. It should always be fuck Vlad. Joe Budden even confronted Vlad on Shade 45 about how he conducts his channel.
You're much brighter than the people that are on Vlad TV. Much brighter. You're much brighter than Ransom and all the idiots that were on that video. You're much brighter than a lot of people I see on there. So you already know what you are doing when you put a camera in front of our Will and a few other places that capitalize off black niggas being ignorant will showcase it.
Okay.
No? So you're not to be held accountable for that?
Going forward, Vlad had brought up Joe many times and tried to make him look bad, which made many people think he had an agenda. Vlad even interviewed Joe's ex-girlfriend right after their breakup, and he was basically begging for her to make—
I gonna lie, Vlad, that's fucking foul for that, bro. You gonna bring my ex-girl into this shit? Nah, bro. That's foul, nigga. Oh, facts, bro. That's foul as hell, bro. Who the fuck does that, man? Don't bring my ex into this shit. That man ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck we talking about, man. Why? I would've been like, man, you bring my ex-girl, we gon', hey, I'm fucking on baby moms. Hey, I'm getting petty too. Fuck you talking about?
Joe look bad.
Put hands on each other?
We had our moments, but
Really?
we had our moments, yeah. I wasn't an easy person to deal with, but we definitely had our moments.
So I mean, based on the answer,
we had our moments.
It got physical at certain points.
We had our moments.
I mean, were the police ever called? The police were called.
No, because if the police were called, you probably would have been trying to interview us.
The police were never called.
We had our moments.
But stuff got broken.
We had our moments.
I mean, that clip was pretty rough, man. She clearly didn't want to talk about it, and Vlad was damn near on his knees begging for her to say something that would incriminate Joe. I mean, the police comments are there for a reason. And another big reason people call Vlad the police is because of an incident with Casanova 2 Times. Casanova 2 Times is an artist that Vlad has interviewed many times on his channel.
So, you go to prison, but you don't calm down. How many people did you cut in prison?
3 to 4. 3 to 4. That I got tickets on, like paperwork on.
But really, it's more.
Now, obviously, talking about crimes you have already served for is one thing, because you can't get into trouble for something you're already convicted for. But Vlad saying, but really it's more, is where the problem comes in. Because Casanova is liable to get into trouble for saying anything he says he did that he hasn't been convicted of doing. And that seems to be what happened, as when Casanova was later indicted on RICO charges, his interview with Vlad seemed to be referenced in the report. It said, Senior has also personally committed acts of violence. In addition to his current open robbery charge, Senior has twice been convicted of robbery in the first degree. In public interviews, he has admitted to stabbing inmates while incarcerated on those charges. The article this is in also points out that the Casanova interview was literally titled, Casanova 2 Times on Stabbing 12 Inmates, Beating Cellmates, Doing 7.5 Years. so clearly this was alluding to Vlad's interview. Now obviously you can't put all of the blame on Vlad. The guys he interviews agree to talk to him, have full control over what they say, and should know better than to say something incriminating. But we've also seen Vlad pry throughout this video and put people in awkward situations, so there definitely could be some moral discrepancies. There are a lot of other people in the hip-hop community who have issues with Vlad for a variety of reasons. For example, he had issues with Durk because Lil Durk mentioned he was having a kid, but then asked Vlad to cut it from the interview because he would rather keep it private. Then Vlad released the interview as it is, which led to Durk dissing him in a song. Vlad also had a brief clash on Twitter with Vince Staples. He had a falling out with one of his seemingly good friends and OGs in the game, Lord Jamar.
Oh shit, I didn't want him asking every fucking person that he interviews, what do you think about what Lord Jamar said about Eminem? What do you think about what Lord Jamar said about white people or guests?
He had another Twitter feud with Eneli Chapa, making fun of him for saying he cured cancer, which honestly is probably deserved. But Vlad has had many feuds, beefs, controversies, and more throughout his entire career. If I went into every single one on this video, it'd probably be like 3 hours. But all of these have stemmed from one main issue, the issue that has caused everybody to hate Vlad TV. The thing that has got Vlad in the most hot water is his interview style. And I'm not talking about the fact that his interviews feel like an awkward scene from a porn video. I'm talking about how Vlad tends to ask questions about very serious, controversial, and even legal issues in his videos quite often. And Vlad is very open about this. He says that he likes to talk about the serious big news rather than asking the lighthearted questions or doing promo.
I just always felt like these interviews were a lot of times more PR than they were real interviews. Like I looked at 60 Minutes. Like, okay, a 60-minute interview changes legislation. That's what I was trying to accomplish. I wasn't trying to just talk about someone's new album and what kind of jewelry they got on. You know, even though we do cover that, it's like there's a bigger purpose. I'll have a conversation with them beforehand. I say, hey, you know, I had heard that X, Y, and Z happened to you. Do you want to talk about it? And they're like, nah, I don't really want to fuck with this. So it's like, all right, cool. We're gonna let it go. But it's also not gonna be a cakewalk. You know, when you sit down with me, it's not just gonna be, you know, all promo and, you know, like lighthearted. It's like, yo, when we sit down, you know, we're gonna talk about the real shit, because if we don't, it's not going to get the views and the impact. It's going to be a waste of everyone's time.
Vlad has been pretty open about his objective with his interviews. He even mentioned one of the main reasons he decided to go this route in an interview with Adam 22.
I directed an episode of American Gangster, actually on Mac Dre and the Romper Room Gang. So I got to sort of put together this kind of a mini documentary on this artist with a serious criminal element to it. And you know, it was such a dope piece when it came out.
Vlad wanted his show to focus more on the negative, hard-hitting side of rap. The beefs, the drama, the legal issues, the crime, all of these things. And while negativity clearly sells, the problems people have with Vlad is the impact that he has on the community. When interviewing artists who have problems with one another, like we have seen in this video, Vlad has the power to instigate the beef even further. Vlad's platform has the power to indict people. And these are the issues that people have with him and his interview style. Journalist Miles Tanzer was spot on back in 2014, calling Vlad hip-hop's reigning beef maker. He continued in his article to talk about a Vlad conversation with Charlemagne the God, in which Vlad said, Papoose called out Jay-Z for flinching during the fight with Solange. What do you think about that? Miles said, it was the ultimate Vlad question, one that asked for comment about a beef between two rappers, and also just happens to implicitly weigh morals and masculinity. Is a man wrong or right for remaining stone cold in the face of attack from a woman? The writer does a good job at covering how Vlad can ask such pointed questions that can cause controversy from the person he's talking to. Although Charlemagne in this instance is also known for his fair share of controversy. Rod Digga brought up an important question to Vlad when it came to how he uses his platform to highlight negativity.
I have a slight issue with your platform as a whole.
Okay.
I feel like
gotta let my shit dry.
It perpetuates a lot of the nonsense that we are trying to put a halt to in hip-hop. The 2 times that I've been invited to Vlad in my career, the first time was after I made a diss track towards Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
I did come for that. I came for that.
Okay, I didn't do the interview though, did I?
No, you didn't do the interview.
yeah.
I did speak on that.
Okay, yeah, that's why I forgot. My bad. Yeah,
No, it's cool.
You did come. My bad.
But the second time I was invited was after a little, thing went viral, some comments I made about Iggy Azalea.
She pointed out how she has only been invited twice to be interviewed after dealing with 2 negative incidents, but not once throughout her long career to talk about her successes or her career in general. And this situation isn't just applicable to her, but many others. She essentially was accusing him of fueling the flames of drama, beef, and things along those lines, rather than interviewing artists for their art. Of course though, Vlad has denied most of these accusations. He did admit in response to Rod Digga that he looks at the numbers, sees what does well, and tries to make more interviews like that, which of course is understandable, but it doesn't always sit right with people. He also denied ever asking about anyone's open cases, and referenced this in his interview with DaBaby.
Now, I know everyone's gonna want me to ask about the Walmart situation, but we actually looked into it, and we saw that it's still an open case.
Right.
So therefore, I'm not gonna ask any questions about it whatsoever.
However, you can also compare that clip to the one with Casanova and see that regardless of whether or not there's an open case, the prying still happens. Not to mention the title of this video was Vlad brings up DaBaby killing a man at Walmart. It just made it seem like he brought it up just to say, see, I'm not that bad. I say all of this to say, despite Vlad denying most of these claims, the people have proof to back up most of what they say, and their issues with Vlad are understandable. But that leaves us with one more question. After Vlad's latest incident, will his career survive?
I don't know, man.
Vlad's latest incident was a pretty huge event on Twitter. After tweeting about the mix on Not Like Us, like I said, a Princeton professor responded saying, "You are white, this is a black folk affair." They went back and forth with Vlad saying, "Don't try and change your words now. I'll be reaching out to Princeton about this on Monday." After some more back and forth, Vlad said, "Good luck being a professor at Princeton again. I doubt the university supports their faculty telling non-black students to shut the fuck up about anything hip-hop related because of their skin color." They continued going back and forth, and Vlad later apologized, saying, "Since it's Monday, let me clear the air and state that I never had any intention of filing a complaint to Princeton for former professor Morgan Jergens saying that white people aren't allowed to comment on Kendrick Lamar's music. She trolled me and I trolled back. At the end of the day, it created an interesting discussion about race relations in America. I will be discussing it further in my future interviews." She responded saying, "A lie. He tagged my employer multiple times with the intention to professionally harm me. I didn't troll. I centered black people in a discussion on hip-hop and told him to stand down because it's not his space. He's backtracking because he miscalculated. By the way, stop contacting my family," which I think is interesting to note because she made it seem like Vlad was so upset he was contacting her family, which if that's true, it's pretty crazy. Mark Lamont Hill also chimed in saying, "No, Vlad, this doesn't clear the air. You're literally arguing that you were weaponizing your power and privilege to threaten a black woman's job.
Fuck
This
that
is
boy.
Cameron
He
shit."
ain't
Vlad
about nothing.
responded by making fun of him, to which Mark said, "These
we
types
gonna
of
play
responses
something
are
in a
why
minute.
people
Oh,
don't
we
think you
about to
move in
hit
good faith."
something
This
in a
whole
minute.
ordeal showed the majority of people siding with Mark and Morgan and arguing against Vlad, calling him all sorts of things like a culture vulture or a Karen. And the ratios make that pretty evident. And after the way he was acting on Twitter, I wouldn't be surprised if this controversy just added more fuel to the flames of the DJ Vlad hatred. This was such a huge deal that it even had people like Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz talking about it. So is Vlad TV really a fed and a culture vulture, or has he earned his place in the game? Well, that's for the folks in the comments to decide. Regardless, I honestly and personally don't think incidents like this will ever stop his outlet. The content he makes isn't centered around him, and there's clearly an audience for these dramatic, instigative, and sometimes morbid interviews. And while that may not be the best, for now, that seems to be the world that we live in.
That piece of shit, ho. That boy's a piece of ass. Pause. Pausing. Oh yeah, I got my shit done. You heard me? Done. I got that done. You heard me?
So over the years, there's been numerous streamers who have blew up on Twitch and have reached a quote-unquote superstar status of life. We've seen streamers like Aiden Ross and Casanat reach this level of streaming in a relatively short time, and they've paved the way for numerous other creators to reach these heights as well. And there's a new streamer on the rise who I personally think is going to be able to reach this level in a relatively short time as well. But who exactly is this streamer and how did he get to the point that he's at today? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. To join the trap,
I already did it, my boy. You ain't gotta tell me nothing.
The biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into the rise of Twitch's next superstar, Plaqueboy Max. So Maxwell Dent, also known as Plaqueboy Max, was born in West Orange, New Jersey on April 3rd, 2003.
Oh, he's from New Jersey.
And growing up,
that boy's fucking Canadian or some shit. I don't know why I thought that boy was from Canada.
His dream wasn't really to be a streamer or a content creator or anything like that at all. His original dream was to play basketball, and even though he was pretty good at basketball, like I think he's even one of the best content creators there is right now in basketball, but his dream of becoming a professional basketball player was kind of short-lived because with him being listed at only 5'9", and I actually think he's shorter than that. Y'all know that these high school coaches be lying on max preps all the time to try to get their players the best offers, but with him being so short, of course he didn't really have much of a future in basketball, so he would just switch over to another passion, which was content creation. Now, if you really watch Plaqueboy Max, you probably already know this, but he didn't start his content creation journey off with streaming. In fact, he wasn't even Plaqueboy Max when he first started content creation. He would officially start off his content creation journey about 4 years ago when he was a part of a group named the Basement Boys. And the Basement Boys YouTube channel would feature a lot of like public interview style content, which was very popular on YouTube at the time. And this channel would end up seeing some real success. In fact, you may have even came across some of their videos before and not even realize you were watching a young Plaqueboy Max. Some of their videos would even end up going extremely viral, and some of these videos would include SoundCloud Rapper Tournament Finale, which is the most popular video on the Basement Boys YouTube channel that accumulated over 1.5 million views. Dang. And the SoundCloud Rapper videos would be like an entire series on their channel, and almost all of those SoundCloud Rapper videos would be the biggest videos on the channel. I think out of the 4 videos they have with 1 million views, 3 of them are videos about SoundCloud rappers. And the Basement Boys would continue uploading on this channel for about 2 years straight, and in the process of doing this, they managed to hit over 100,000 subscribers. And this would actually be how Plaqueboy Max got the name Plaqueboy Max, because as you all probably know, when you hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you get this silver play button. And Max stated since he was the one doing most of the work on the channel, he was the one that ended up receiving the plaque. Although I think you could get like multiple plaques for people in the group, but that's besides the point. And once he finally came up with his name, that's when he would officially begin his journey. And he would put out a tweet back on April 22nd of 2021 that would show all of his stats across all platforms of social media. And this tweet is kind of surreal to look back on now. And after 3 years of pure grind and dedication, his numbers are up super crazy from 2021. In fact, he now has over 870,000 followers on Twitch, including an additional 17,000 subscribers, and I think he's currently ranked in the top 30 of active subscribers on Twitch. So that basically means he's now one of the biggest streamers on the entire Twitch platform. And it's crazy to think about
going crazy right now,
because at the time he made the tweet, he only had Twitch, including an additional 2021. In fact, he now has over 870,000 followers on Twitch, including an additional 17,000 subscribers, and I think he's currently ranked in the top 30 of active subscribers on Twitch. So that basically means he's now one of the biggest streamers on the entire Twitch platform. And it's crazy to think about because at the time he made the tweet, he only had 9 followers. If you have a dream and you want to chase it, bro, but you're afraid to start, just start, because look at where Max was 3 years ago compared to where he is now.
That boy was out here grinding.
If
Jesus,
you have a
boy, grind that shit,
dream
boy.
You want to chase it, bro, but you're afraid to start, just start, because look at where Max was 3 years ago compared to where he is now. But how exactly did Max even get to this point? Well, you see, when he first started about 3 years ago, his entire content would just be desktop that consisted of reactions and maybe a little bit of gaming here and there. Like I think he would do like reacted to the my viewers this and that videos, and those videos would end up going extremely viral for him, which led to a little bit of growth. But I think Max's career will really start to take off when he started doing more streams revolving around music. Now, throughout Max's entire content creation journey, music has always been a very big part of everything he does. Even back with the Basement Boys videos where they were doing their Exposing SoundCloud Rapper series, that was all based around music. And when he started streaming, he would see a lot of success by not only reacting to music, but also making his own music on stream. And as he continued to grow, reacting and making music on stream turned into doing actual content based around music, such as song wars or diss wars, where he would have other streamers, YouTubers, and even some underground rappers make songs or even diss tracks against one another in the form of a competition. And obviously there's like a lot of streamers and content creators whose main thing is like reacting to music, but I think the thing that separated Max from these other content creators is that he will focus mainly on like the underground scene of music. Yeah, he would watch and react to mainstream music as well, but the underground rap scene has always been a very big community with a large fan base, and this is the type of music that Max liked the most, so he will focus more on interacting with this type of music. In fact, Max's first ever video that he will post on his original channel was a reaction to a Young Chris Before They Were Born video, and this would really be his entrance into the underground scene, because after Chris Before They Were Born video and post on his original channel was a reaction to a Young Chris Before They Were Born video, and this would his original channel was a reaction to a Young Chris Before They Were Born video, and this would really be his entrance into the underground scene, because after he reacted to this video, he would continue reacting to other forms of underground music as well. And about 5 months after that, this would all lead to him playing against Young Chris in a basketball 1v1. And this would be the first ever video that Max uploaded on his plug channel, Max Touches Grass. So Young Chris has had a lot of influence on Platform Max's YouTube channels. And after all of this success that he was seeing in the underground scene, he was building all types of friendships and connections as well through music. He was also building a core community, which we all know is so important when you're trying to chase a career on the internet. And his community's name was 5-Star. And in addition to building a core community, he also made some very good connections and friendships as well, all through either the underground music scene or people he was meeting in Discord. And I would say Max officially became a part of the underground community when he had like a little minor beef with Jace. And if you keep up with underground music, you know that Jace is like the underground boss of beef. Like anybody in the underground community has probably had some form of beef with Jace.
I never said I ain't call you a bitch. You deserve it.
Look, that's beside the point.
Stop playing with me, bro. Yo, listen to me.
Why was you talking about me 4 days ago? What's beside the point?
I'm a beef with Jace.
Nigga, cause I'm a content creator. I'm on your ass, nigga. Your shit sound like ass. I'm be on your ass about that, boy. I'm on your head about that, boy.
Discord. And I would say Max officially became a part of the underground community when he had like a little minor beef with Jace. And if you keep up with underground music, you know that Jace is like the underground boss of beef. Like anybody in the underground community has probably had some form of beef with Jace.
I never said I ain't call you a bitch. You deserve it.
Look, that's beside the point.
I like to stand out
playing with me, bro. Yo, listen to me.
Why was you talking about me 4 days ago?
That nigga said standing out business over there, man. Let that boy know what he do, man. Yeah, let that boy know what he do, man.
So why is it this many videos of you talking about me and you call me, you say I'm talking about you first? This all you right here, gang? That's all you puss-ass, mustache.
You crazy,
Why
bro.
you keep talking about me?
You're crazy,
Don't
bro.
go on the internet and
exactly.
say, oh my God.
Stop talking to me like that, you bitch-ass nigga. Stop talking to me like that.
Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. I hate you politically correct ass, YouTube ass, streamer ass. You get shit smacked out of y'all one day, bro.
Jace and Max are no longer.
I need to get my fade, bro. I need to go to the barber shop, bitch. I need to get up early tomorrow, get my shit up, man. Get my shit up, man. Not look like no one love me right now, bitch. My shit looking fucked up, man. Yeah, early in the morning tomorrow. It's about to be 3 in the fucking morning.
Longer beefing anymore. They actually
sleep,
cool.
bitch.
Now, I think they even have an unreleased song together and everything like that. And after seeing about a year or so of real success, Max would end up getting in a little bit of streamer drama for the first time. And this will be real to have an unreleased song together and everything like that. Beefing anymore.
Yeah, nigga, I hate you politically correct ass, YouTube ass, streamer ass. You get shit smacked out of y'all one day, bro.
Jace and Max are no longer beefing anymore. They're actually cool now. I think they even have an unreleased song together and everything like that. And after seeing about a year or so of real success, Max would end up getting in a little bit of streamer drama for the first time. And this would begin his beef with another streamer named Convy. Now, the beef originated because Max would react to it.
I ain't gonna lie, Convy, yo, auntie is a through the bot, boy. She can get hit, boy, on me, nigga. I ain't not gonna cap, bruh. Boy, your auntie can get that shit, man. I don't give a fuck, boy. I fuck some Convy too, man. But your auntie a through the bot, man. She a thought. She out here for the streets, you heard me? You fucked up having her on stream, bro. I swear. That's your fuck up, man. You shouldn't have had her ass on the street knowing she was gonna promote her shit like that, man. She used your ass. Goofy ass clown, boy. She used you for the clout, man.
Video of Convy's aunt, who happens to do like OF. And during this reaction, I guess he was saying some things that Convy didn't like at all. And this would eventually lead to a beef because Max had ended up getting banned on Twitch shortly after this reaction. And after finding out the news of Max being banned, Convy would then get up and start dancing and celebrating the ban of Blackboy Max. And this was a moment that I think would really take Max's career to the next level because he was already very popular at this time. But after this moment, everything would completely change for Max because he would return with a song called Man of Steel 2. And this song would end up being a direct diss track to Convy and his aunt. And he even mentioned Keemstar in it as well.
Still alerting Twitter news. Kim is still in love with minors. Please alert the middle schools.
But this song would end up going completely viral, and it even got reacted to by tons of big music reaction channels as well. And I think this was like such a big thing because like it was a YouTuber diss track or a streamer diss track, whatever you want to call it. And at the time, like these types of diss tracks have been dead in the community for a very long time, like since the DDG, Diss God, Rice Gum era. Diss tracks on YouTube was
I hope we about to bring back that era on facts, nigga.
Kind of like a dead thing.
Start dissing this
He's
nigga.
single-handed.
I'm a cloud chase. I don't give a fuck. I'm cloud chasing.
I did with this diss track on Convy.
Cloud chasing today, bitch. I'm going crazy.
But much like the Jace beef, Max and Convy would squash their issues, and they're now friends and have even done streams together and everything like that. But this was a pivotal moment.
Who the fuck is Max, bitch? I'm up on
Max's career because after this he would just continue growing more and more. His viewer average would go up. And all of this would lead to Max joining the
biggest. Niggas out here hella soft. You talking all that trash. How the fuck you come cool with Convy? Boy, that shit is ass. What a god, I should have boxed it out. You pussy niggas is trash.
Organization in the world, FaZe Clan. Now, I've already did enough videos talking about the new FaZe. So if you're interested in that entire process and journey of that, you could go watch those videos. But this video is going to stay dedicated to Blackboy Max. So after joining FaZe Clan, he announced that he was going to do 100 days straight of nothing but streams, and he's currently on like day 57, day 58, something like that. But during these 50 plus days that Max has been streaming, he's broke a lot of milestones, and now he's currently one of the top streamers on the entire Twitch platform. From viral freestyles with another streamer named Sketch, to even engineering one of the most popular underground songs that there is right now live on stream. This song was made by an underground rap artist by the name of LaserDim700. He's another underground artist that has built another connection with Max. I think he appeared on one of Max's Song Wars.
Max Green trying to run it back. Shot to the fucking tag.
Yo, I swear to God, that shit the best shit I heard all night. No troll. Yo, what the?
They had a little minor fallout that they were able to talk out and rekindle their relationship with. And LaserDim would pull up to do a stream with Max at the FaZe house in Miami. And after this, the rest is history.
Max hit the blunt 2 times. Now he hella high. I ain't gonna lie, I peer pressured him just a little.
And now he's currently at the point where he's traveling back and forth between the FaZe houses in Miami and LA. But it doesn't really matter which house he's at because during these 100-day streams, his career has completely reached new heights and milestones. And of course, with all of this success and drama and everything that Max has had in the last 3 years, he's also been in a lot of controversy. Like now he's getting hit with view botting allegations. And a big part of the beef that he had with Convy, a lot of people were saying that he just completely copied another popular streamer by the name of Bruce Drop 'Em Off. But recently in one of Max's streams, he was having a chill stream where he was just talking to another FaZe member, Your Rage, and he would reveal that his actual inspiration for streaming was Aiden Ross.
Yo, never believe me when I say this, but Aiden was my biggest inspiration, bro.
Really?
Yes, bro. Aiden's the reason I started streaming. Because I thought streaming was for dorks. I thought it was lame as I thought you'd go on that play games. I never believe me.
Popular streamer by the name of Bruce Drop.
Just a little.
And now he's currently at the point where he's traveling back and forth between the FaZe houses in Miami and LA. But it doesn't really matter which house he's at because during these 100-day streams, his career has completely reached new heights and milestones. And of course, with all of this success and drama and everything that Max has had in the last 3 years, he's also been in a lot of controversy. Like now he's getting hit with view botting allegations. And a big part of the beef that he had with Convy, a lot of people were saying that he just completely copied another popular streamer by the name of Bruce Drop 'Em Off. But recently in one of Max's streams, he was having a chill stream where he was just talking to another FaZe member, Your Rage, and he would reveal that his actual inspiration for streaming was Aiden Ross.
Yo, never believe me when I say this, but Aiden was my biggest inspiration, bro.
Really?
Man, stop capping, bro. What?
Aiden's the reason I started streaming. Because I thought streaming was for dorks. I thought it was lame as I thought you'd go on that play games. I never, ever had Twitch, ever. And then he did a stream with Lil TJ, and I'm like, hold on, you can do other besides just gaming on here.
That's tough.
And then I realized, and I'm like, wow, bro, I want to do this.
Now, regardless of all the controversy or who inspired him to stream or who did this or who did that, there's no denying the fact that Max has grinded hard for the last 3 years to get to where he was at and make a name for himself in the entire streaming industry. And to think he's already seen this much success is truly only the beginning for Max, because he's growing more and more each and every day. He still has about 40 more days left of his 100 days of streaming, so I'm sure he'll continue creating a lot of viral moments and memories for him and his community. And needless to say, I think 5-Star and his family are...
He got a good ass community. That's the type of community Aiden should have got, nigga, instead of all that toxic ass shit.
Extremely proud of Max and everything he's done so far. And I think we can officially say that FaZe Clan made a great decision in picking up Blackboy Max. But that's just my opinion on the whole situation. You guys know that the only opinion I really care about is you guys' opinion. So comment down below what you think about Blackboy Max. And if you've been watching Max at all, let me know what your favorite moment from his 100 days of streaming has been so far. And with all of that being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to...
Boy went crazy.
Now, with all of that being
Why
said,
am I the most hated? Let me find out why I'm the most hated.
Man, cause you won't shut the fuck up, boy. Shut up, boy. Man, that nigga doing so much. You said I frisked up that bitch. What are you talking about, bitch? Man, that bitch over there talking. What you talking about, bitch? I need to do another stream where I'm just recording songs the whole time, making beats or whatever. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got no patience for making beats. That shit right there is something else. Making beats, boy, that shit's tough. I ain't gonna cap. Making beats, yeah. You got that, buddy, cause I'm not with that at all. Man, I gave it to them niggas that make beats on facts, boy. Y'all niggas got that shit, man. Respect the hustle with that, boy. Kill, man, kill him. But why am I so fucking sweaty, bitch? Am I sweating like it's a Sahara Desert in this motherfucking mind? God damn, bitch. I'm sweating like a bitch over there, bitch. Damn, bitch. Sweating my ass off over here, man. God damn. What a cycle. Oh, cycle what?
Begin with. Well, this go back. Julio passed away and just,
you know, we had a, yeah, it's been a minute. Boy, I thought I'm subscribed to y'all. I'm on YouTube out here tweaking, boy. YouTube tweaking, man. I swear.
A few hours later, Young and Ace had a diss track out where he was being real disrespectful. He was just cooking this man that just died. But the thing with this situation, it kind of had people looking at Ace like hip-hop's next boogeyman. His #1 op, the person he done hated and beefed with for years, just passed away, and he had a diss track on deck. But how did we get here?
Nigga got that shit ready, bro. Hell no. Motherfucker was ready with that diss track. Boy went retarded, disrespectful, man. Everything. Didn't give no fucks, nothing. My butt didn't give no fuck about nothing. Then boy didn't give no fuck about nothing. Oh wow.
How was these two even beefing to begin with? Well, this go back years. Young and Ace, who was ATK, and Julio Fulio, who was KTA. They started a war zone back in Jacksonville, Florida. See, Julio started rapping a long time ago, 2015, 2016, he was rapping, and back then, he was getting traction. People were starting to pay attention to him and his music, but this time period would also be when him and Young and Ace started to get into it.
Okay, so you're building a career, things are doing well. Back home in Florida, there was the whole beef that was kind of brewing with you and your people and Young and Ace and his people.
Yeah.
A bunch of started happening around that. In terms of your relationship with Young and Ace, did you guys know each other? And what was the whole, you know, like the reason behind all the craziness that was happening?
Like, it wasn't no you, and it wasn't like we cool, like we was mutual. You get what I'm saying? Like, we used to hang around some of the same people.
And with KTA and ATK, the two gangs they were a part of, it was only a matter of time before it turned into more than just an argument or problems online. 2017, Julio's cousin got smoked. In the house, shot at everyone, sadly killing Julio's cousin Zion and hitting Zion's sister, but she survived and later pointed out the killer in court, which ended up getting him sentenced to life. But Zion Dan was really turned Jacksonville into the war zone it is now.
Police make an arrest and that 18-year-old and injured a teenager. The teenager tells News4Jax that her family was woken up about 1:30 in the morning Saturday when a brick came crashing through a sliding glass door in the back of their house.
18-year-old Zion Brown was the only adult in the home, along with two teens, a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old boy. Today, police said DeAndre Thomas was the they charged him with.
This had everybody on edge, and it turns out that was somebody who allegedly had
brick came crashing through a sliding glass door in the back of their house.
18-year-old Zion Brown was the only adult in the home, along with two teens, a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old boy. Today, police said DeAndre Thomas was the they charged him with.
This had everybody on edge, and it turns out that was somebody who allegedly had ties to Young and Ace. And like I said, this started the war. They was just going blow for blow after this situation. And what happened next would change Young and Ace's life forever.
Drupal near the town center leaves 3 people dead and 1 injured. This happened just before 11 o'clock last night along Town Center Parkway near 295. Officers say that someone fired multiple shots into a car and then drove away. Last night, police did shut down a stretch of Town Center Parkway very close to the entrance of UNF as they investigated this. Right now, police have not said publicly if there was a motive or if there are suspects in this, and police are still looking to see if there's surveillance video that may be captured this.
3 of his peoples got killed right in front of him because they wanted to go out to eat. It was his little brother's birthday, and they wanted to just eat some food.
No, it was my little brother's birthday. His birthday.
Okay.
And we was out there celebrating, though.
And are you, like, you're eating and shit, are you even thinking about yourself as being in the kind of situation where you have to worry about people trying to ride on you?
I always got to worry about it, but I ain't gonna lie, we don't never go out to eat because we don't do nothing fun.
Right, yeah.
So that was like our first time going out like that. And like, I ain't gonna lie, we was slipping.
Just being too low key?
Just moving sloppy. We don't even move like that.
Just nothing on you?
We don't even move like that.
And so you're just walking out. And do you think that they were watching you the whole time you were in there?
Had to be.
Okay.
Ain't nobody just gonna just creep up on me like that.
Yeah.
They have to been sitting outside. It don't matter though, cause I don't know where they at.
And so this happened in the parking lot, or did they follow you?
They followed me at a red light.
Oh shit.
People like to blindside me.
And you were driving, or you were just in the car?
No, I wasn't driving. I was in the passenger side. They pulled up on my side.
And they just shot it up and then they took off, so they were out of there like as soon as it happened?
When they shot it up, I was trying to shield my little brother.
Wow.
And then I was pushing us out the car on the other side. And by the time I got up, they was skirting away.
Holy. And so did they pass away like immediately on the scene, or did any of them have to fight in the hospital?
My blood little brother died on the scene. My little brother named 2 times. That's my closest brother. He died right there on the scene.
And you got shot 8 times in this, and somehow you're the only one who survived.
You know, they used to blame me.
Jesus, bro.
They used to say I did it.
What, set it up or something?
Yeah.
If you set it up and you still got shot 8 times, then you probably didn't do a very good job setting it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do nothing to jeopardize my brother's life.
What the?
These are close people that was to me in my life.
That you known since you were a little kid.
So I was way younger. My little brother, my blood little brother. We used to share everything together. We used to eat together, shower together.
Jesus.
Cry together.
What's going through your head when you're there at the scene, waiting for the cops to come or the ambulance or whatever?
I ain't gonna lie. See, I had called my girlfriend because she was down the street.
Okay.
So I called her and she was there, but all I could think about was them. I wasn't really worried about me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even know I was shot that many times. I just knew I was shot.
And he said himself that he knew he was moving wrong. He said they was moving wrong that day. They was moving careless. And it's really sad to have to live like that. He put himself in a position of where he gotta look over his shoulder 24/7 or he might die. But like I said, he said they was moving wrong that day. And it sadly was people in the area that was looking for him. Then on top of that, after all of them passed away, after he going through all this PTSD and all this trauma, he got booked. They sent him to jail because when everything went down, he had a gun on him and he violated his probation. It's crazy to think about. He was probably in jail hurting physically and mentally, but eventually he did get out. And he was locked in. He was dropping his music, dropping his albums, just trying to build him a little career. He was just trying to make his money. But that don't mean Julio wasn't on BS during that time period. See, after everything went down, he was just online making fun of all Young and Ace people, his brothers, his friends, everything, and they was just lowballing each other. Every time they got into it, somebody would cross the boundary that shouldn't have been crossed. They dissing dead niggas, they dissing this person and that person, but to them, it didn't matter. Too much had already happened. All them boundaries got through out the window. And something that was probably in the back of y'all minds, Young and Ace and his peoples was probably thinking that Julio had something to do with it. They probably thought he had something to do with getting that ride shut up. And almost 8 months later, in February 2019, Julio man's Bibi got killed. And this hurt him. Julio was going through it. He made a song about Bibi's story, and this song was real dark. He rapped about how everybody around him felt like he was the one who got Bibi set up, and that Bibi would have still been alive if he wasn't around Julio. He basically wrote on how he had to face everybody around him, putting Bibi passing away on him. He said, "We fell in love with a I was killing. All my homies watched them. Everybody said it was my fault when they mamas cried. You don't know that feeling watching your homie die. Then his mamas and his sisters and his brothers put the blame on you. They say I set you up, like I ain't killed for you, like we ain't spin the block."
Damn, bro. Them niggas is all hoes, bro. And my fucking fault my nigga died, bro. What the fuck? You trying to put the blame on me, bitch? Ain't my damn fault. But then again, why you living like that, man? You must have did something to somebody to have your boy fucked over like that, bro.
Killing ops like we ain't missing you. Them bullets flew past me. Sometimes I wish they hit me too. Like, Lord, he was 16 with a body on his belt. He was fighting all them demons, couldn't cope it by himself. Them lyrics is crazy. I'm not that person, but to them, it didn't matter. He was locked in. He was dropping his music, dropping his albums, just trying to build him a little career. He was just trying to make his money. But that don't mean Julio wasn't on BS during that time period. See, after everything went down, he was just online making fun of all Young and Ace people, his brothers, his friends, everything, and they was just lowballing each other. Every time they got into it, somebody would cross the boundary that shouldn't have been crossed. They dissing dead niggas, they dissing this person and that person, but to them, it didn't matter. Too much had already happened. All them boundaries got through out the window. And something that was probably in the back of y'all minds, Young and Ace and his peoples was probably thinking that Julio had something to do with it. They probably thought he had something to do with getting that ride shut up. And almost 8 months later, in February 2019, Julio man's Bibi got killed. And this hurt him. Julio was going through it. He made a song about Bibi's story, and this song was real dark. He rapped about how everybody around him felt like he was the one who got Bibi set up, and that Bibi would have still been alive if he wasn't around Julio. He basically wrote on how he had to face everybody around him, putting Bibi passing away on him. He said, "We fell in love with a I was killing. All my homies watched them. Everybody said it was my fault when they mamas cried. You don't know that feeling watching your homie die. Then his mamas and his sisters and his brothers put the blame on you. They say I set you up, like I ain't killed for you, like we ain't spin the block and killing ops, like we ain't missing you. Them bullets flew past me. Sometimes I wish they hit me too. Like, Lord, he was 16 with a body on his belt. He was fighting all them demons, couldn't cope it by himself." Them lyrics is crazy. I'm not really finna dig into that, but y'all heard what he said. And that song did do numbers. It said near on you. They say I Bibi's story, and this song was was probably thinking that Julio had something to do with it. They probably thought he had something to do with getting that ride shut up. And almost 8 months later, in February 2019, Julio man's Bibi got killed. And this hurt him. Julio was going through it. He made a song about Bibi's story, and this song was real dark. He rapped about how everybody around him felt like he was the one who got Bibi set up, and that Bibi would have still been alive if he wasn't around Julio. He basically wrote on how he had to face everybody around him, putting Bibi passing away on him. He said, "We fell in love with a hound I was killing. All my homies watched him. Everybody said it was my fault when they mamas cried. You don't know that feeling watching your homie die. Then his mamas and his sisters and his brothers put the blame on you. They say I set you up, like I ain't killed for you, like we ain't spin the block and killing ops, like we ain't miss you. Them bullets flew past me. Sometimes I wish they hit me too. Like Lord, he was 16 with a body on his belt. He was fighting all them demons, couldn't cope it by himself." Them lyrics would have still been alive if he wasn't around Julio. He basically wrote on how he had to face everybody around him, putting Bibi passing away on him. He said, "We fell in love with a hound I was killing. All my homies watched him. Everybody said it was my fault when they mamas cried. You don't know that feeling watching your homie die. Then his mamas and his sisters and his brothers put the blame on you. They say I set you up, like I ain't killed for you, like we ain't spin the block and killing ops, like we ain't miss you. Them bullets flew past me. Sometimes I wish they hit me too. Like Lord, he was 16 with a body on his belt. He was fighting all them demons, couldn't cope it by himself." Them lyrics is crazy. I'm not really finna dig into that, but y'all heard what he said. And that song did do numbers. It said nearly 10 million a day, but them people back in Jacksonville, they was watching. And Young and Ace right hand man Queso was on there. When Ace dropped that song, Bibi Story, as a tribute to his mans, Young and Ace homeboy Queso got online and dropped the diss track to that. And he was just disrespecting Bibi and all of Julio fallen man. This song was disrespectful as hell and probably had a part to play in making Jacksonville a worse place than what it already was. But during this time, it was crazy. Sometime after the song came out, they caught Julio lacking and they ain't missed. They hit him and his girlfriend. And the city was getting so bad, Julio came out saying it really wasn't no lines in any of these beefs. If you beefing in the city, they will do whatever it takes to get you. A war with no war crimes is what I like to call Jacksonville.
Death is a real sacred thing.
Don't give a fuck out there.
And I feel like, you know,
damn, I don't give a fucks about that. God, low, bro.
Unfortunately, it just feels like it between both of these songs and this beef. It just feels like it's there's just zero lines. Like everything's been crossed. Like it's.
I ain't gonna say. It's a I ain't gonna cap it to be honest, it ain't no line. Like in my city, nobody don't go on, bro. Like everybody's straight on go, like 24/7 something. Ain't no line. It just keep getting escalated and up. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
Are you worried? Like, cause my thing is like I feel like the kind of energy y'all playing with, like, there's more people gonna end up dead, man. You know what I'm saying? We've lost so many people in music, you know. You've lost so many of your friends.
Yeah.
Man,
when is like to you? When is like enough?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I say really is not no enough, cause how it is, it's just a straight playing field. Ain't no rules in the street, so people doing whatever to get at people either way, whether it's songs, catching a nigga with his wife. Doing whatever the case.
Well, that happened to you, right? Your girl got shot.
My car got shot up.
Your car got shot and your girl was in the car, right?
Yeah, I wasn't in the car. She was driving the car.
Did she get hit?
Yeah, but she good though.
And just remember what I said about the whole song thing. Just keep that in the back of your mind. It's gonna be real important later on. But soon after Julio got hit, Young and Ace got hit. He was at a hotel on a Sunday night and bro got ambushed. Person he was with passed away, but he survived. Officers was called to Hampton Inn at about 3:30 a.m. after the
how lucky can you get, boy? What the hell, bro? Everyone got damn, bro. You got some voodoo shit, some magic shit going on with that. Like, damn, boy, how many times you gonna survive them shots, boy?
Some people being chased in the parking lot by others with guns. Waycross police said officers found 30-year-old Jamie Booklands lying near the hotel's pool with gunshot wounds. Paramedics worked on him, but he was declared dead by the coroner. Inside the hotel, another person was found shot and injured, then taken to a hospital. People have no information on where Ace and his companions were or what may have led to the shooting, but the investigation led to the arrest of 3 Jacksonville men. And for even more context, Ace was in Georgia, and these people from Jacksonville just so happened to be at the same hotel he was at I don't think so. And I'm pretty sure he knew that. But the thing is, with these shooters, all 3 of them got arrested because it was on camera. It was witnesses. People seen it. But that don't mean people in that Jacksonville area wasn't plotting on Julio. And just some months later, somebody from Jacksonville got their get back, and one of Julio peoples passed away. And just really sit and think about how many people done died because of the beef between these two. And the thing is, I didn't even cover everybody who passed away. It was a lot more bodies that got dropped during this situation. But the problems Young and Ace and Julio done made in the streets done caused so much chaos. And I think the damage they done did was so bad that it can't be repaired. And all this leads to one of the biggest moments in the entire beef. One of the most disrespectful songs that have ever came out. 2021, Young and Ace comes out and dropped Who I Smoke. He came out sampling 1,000 Miles, where he was just dissing every dead nigga from Julio's side he could think of. But this song was so disrespectful that Vanessa Carlton, the woman who made 1,000 Wishes, was getting backlash. But she stood on what she did. She wanted to clear that sample, and she ain't care. But if I'm being honest, I don't think she understood how deep this shit really went. But she did respond to all the hate she was getting. To the white folks that have expressed anger and shock over my approval, but if I'm being
crazy
so
letting that shit slide.
Entire did was so bad that it can't be repaired. And all this leads to one of the biggest moments in the entire beef. One of the most disrespectful songs that have ever came out. 2021, Young and Ace comes out and dropped Who I Smoke. He came out sampling 1,000 Miles, where he was just dissing every dead nigga from Julio's side he could think of. But this song was so disrespectful that Vanessa Carlton, the woman who made 1,000 Wishes, was getting backlash. But she stood on what she did. She wanted to clear that sample, and she ain't care. But if I'm being honest, I don't think she understood how deep this shit really went. But she did respond to all the hate she was getting. To the white folks that have expressed anger and shock over my approval of 1,000 Miles and Young and Ace song, I invite you to ask yourself, why do you feel this way? And then read this. She sent out an article named Sharecropping Blackness, White Supremacy and the Hyperconsumption of Black Popular Culture. Popular songs accompanied by white violence or tales of white violence aren't questioned. It's considered visceral and cinematic. She said here, we have Stuck in the Middle playing while a guy gets his ear cut off. Reservoir Dogs. And even though she might have thought she was promoting and helping out black culture, I disagree. If you don't understand the comparison she made at the end, she compared a song playing in a movie where a guy gets his ear cut off to a real life war between who knows how many black men and women. And her proving this song only hurt black people in the long run. And I say this because of how disrespectful that song was. That song disrespected that many people and caused who knows how many more problems between these two gangs in Jacksonville.
How many more deaths been caused by that song, bitch?
And if we being honest, life in Jacksonville would have been better without the song. See, when this song came out, it went viral. You get on TikTok, you seen it. Instagram, you seen it. Facebook, you seen it. So think about all the mamas and brothers and kids who heard their dead relative getting dissed on this song because she allowed it to be clear. And look, before you say it, well, these niggas might have been doing bad in the streets. They might have killed people, but that don't mean they family members ain't grieving over them. But remember what I said, the song went viral, and it was probably plenty of people not understanding how dark the song.
Most disrespectful shit ever. God, Lord, man, these niggas ain't got no lines. They just be crossing shit.
Was and they was out playing it.
Damn, bro, you just be crossing shit.
Are you singing the lyrics, not knowing that they disrespected all of these dead niggas? But this song ain't come without no problems. A month later, Julio responded with his own remix. Julio comes out and remixes Fantasia's When I See You, where he did the same thing Ace did, but took it to another level. He started the song out with the news report where Young and Ace but took this Fantasia's When I See You responded with his own remix.
Numbers too.
But this lyrics ain't grieving over them. But remember what I said, the song went viral, and it was probably plenty of people not understanding how dark the song was, and they was out playing it at parties, singing the lyrics, not knowing that they disrespected all of these dead niggas. But this song ain't come without no problems. A month later, Julio responded with his own remix. Julio comes out and remixes Fantasia's When I See You, where he did the same thing Ace did, but took it to another level. He started the song out with the news report where Young and Ace 3 brothers got killed, but that wasn't all. This music video wasn't recorded in no normal place. He went to 23 Young and Ace's blood brothers.
Oh my God, this nigga went to the cemetery. No, bruh. Hell no.
And recorded this music video, and it was like these niggas.
That nigga violated.
Kept going lower and lower.
God, no wonder that boy got fired up.
When you
What
thought
the
they
hell,
couldn't be
bruh?
no more, it was like Young and Ace's Blood Brothers gravesite and recorded this music.
Nigga went to that grave
This music
site,
video
boy,
was
what the
recorded in
hell?
no
You
other's
was playing
guy.
with the Grim Reaper, bitch. You was asking to get fucked over, man. You was playing with Grim Reaper over there. What the fuck, man?
Cute, but that
I was
wasn't
playing
all.
with the damn Grim Reaper for real. He's talking to that man's like,
music
oh
video
yeah, I don't want to be on this earth no more. What the fuck,
Wasn't
bro?
recorded in no normal place. He went to 23 Young and Ace's Blood Brothers gravesite and recorded this music video. And it was like these niggas just kept going lower and
Violating,
lower. And when you
bruh.
thought they couldn't be no more disrespectful, they did it. But Fulio diss went just as viral as Young and Ace's. This one sitting at 50 million. And if I'm being honest, it is real seeing this what my people turn to. These is two talented young niggas resorting to this. But what happened, and this ain't the end of the story. All this chaos between Ace and Julio took another life. Just a few weeks ago, Julio passed away. After all the dissing, after all the disrespect, after everything these two done been with together, Julio passed away. But leading up to his death, he was real public about having his birthday party. He had the address public, the Airbnb public, everything about where he was gonna be and what he was doing on his birthday was public information to anybody who wanted to do anything to him. And when his birthday came, they was ready. Billboard wrote, Born Julio was celebrating his 26th birthday Saturday night before relocating at Holiday Inn. According to his lawyer, the musician was ambushed. The Tampa Police Department tells Billboard that law enforcement arrived to the scene after receiving a 911 call at about 4:40 a.m. There, they found a pair of vehicles that had been peppered with bullets in the parking lot. Fulio was pronounced dead. 3 others was taken to the local hospital and was in stable condition. Before arriving to the hospital,
Damn, bro, how the
according to
fuck,
his
man?
20th birthday, the Airbnb real
Bro,
everything
knowing
about
all
what-
that shit you did and you still doing shit and you didn't give a fuck about niggas pulling up, man. That nigga's not moving smart.
He was
What the
gonna be
fuck,
and
bro?
what he was doing.
I guess at this point he said, fuck it, I don't give a fuck about life. That boy said, fuck this, I don't give a fuck about no life, man.
doing
What
on his
the hell,
birthday
bro?
was public information
I'm
to
like, you little young, you didn't give a fuck about life neither.
anybody who wanted to do anything to him. And when his birthday came, they was ready. Billboard wrote, Born Julio was celebrating his 26th birthday Saturday night before relocating at Holiday Inn. According to his lawyer, the musician was ambushed. The Tampa Police Department tells Billboard that law enforcement arrived to the scene after receiving a 911 call at about 4:40 a.m. There, they found a pair of vehicles that had been peppered with bullets in the parking lot. Fulio was pronounced dead. 3 others was taken to the local hospital and was in stable condition. Before arriving to the hospital, the rapper and his crew was celebrating his birthday party at a nearby Airbnb, but claimed authorities shut it down and kicked him out. And like I said at the beginning of the video, Young and Ace ain't wasting no time to drop this diss track on Julio. This was his #1 op. This was the nigga he hated more than anybody else on the planet. And he dropped the diss track quick. Just a few hours after he passed, Ace got on Twitter and said that boy going back the same day he came in. But he dropped this diss track. It's trending everywhere. #1 on YouTube. Every media page posting about it. Everybody is talking about this diss track he just dropped. But people also felt like he was self-snitching. They was feeling like he was just giving the feds answers to everything they needed to know. What would change everything is when he dropped his second diss track, Game Over. One person wrote, this might as well be a written confession, LOL. But there was one line in this song that was real scary. See, remember what I spoke about when Young and Ace got into that accident and the 3 people in the car died and he was the only one living? Well, that happened with Julio, but it was the exact opposite. 3 people lived and he was the only one that died. So what happened to him was the reverse of what happened to Ace. But the world don't think this Julio situation not gonna come without no repercussions. See, with everything these two done did in the streets, people starting to think a RICO case might be on the way. Cuff Boys even made a video on this exact topic.
So clearly this is going to escalate and get even worse. And I just think it's f***ed up. I mean, people are dying for no reason. It's a goddamn shame, but it's too far gone now. It's gonna keep happening until literally all of them are dead or in prison or a RICO trial happens. I'm not even trolling. I see a RICO trial happening here.
God,
remember, all they
RICO's
gotta do
gonna
is just
come in
prove
heavy.
that there was a gang. People in the gang
Ain't
were
no way that shit not that hit the Rico finna hit that nigga's hammer like the head, bitch. That boy gonna feel that shit in his DNA bones. Oh my god.
committing crimes and furtherance of the gang. Whether it's selling drugs or selling weapons, putting out bounties on people's heads and they get proof of that, it's over. And especially if someone snitches too. Because apparently that's what the YSL trial is like over half of it's just snitching, I would say.
But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think these problems gonna end no time soon. See, Julio still got people riding for him, and Ace got people on his side. Julio death probably didn't do nothing but make Jacksonville a worse place. But there is one big question for Young and Ace's career. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do now that his main op, the one person that he constantly dissing in the music, the person that done gave him his biggest songs and periods of attention, is gone? Well, I can't tell you what he gonna do in the future, but I can tell you what he doing right now. Ace is still getting attention on Julio because for whatever reason, after Julio passed, the person or whoever's still running his account still posting on it. And these not no tribute posts. These is some disrespectful ass Instagram posts. See, when Ace was dropping them diss tracks, Julio account was under his Instagram post commenting trash emojis, just trolling him, doing all that. He responded on some even after death, you still trolling me. But it went from them just trolling in Ace comments to posting videos saying that Julio never gonna die cause he a demigod and that his grandma do voodoo so he gonna get brought back to life.
Them niggas a
all this
demigod.
kind of crazy talk. But this
bruh?
brings us to the latest part. We gonna get videos. You still trolling.
His grandma do voodoo. We gonna bring him back to from the dead? Nah, bro.
But it went from them just trolling in Ace comments to posting videos saying that
some Anunnaki shit. He trying to bring that boy back to life.
Julio never gonna die cause he a demigod and that his grandma do voodoo so he gonna get brought back to life. All this kind of crazy talk. But this brings us to the
if that nigga just what the fuck happened?
Latest problem,
Nah,
Ace
bro,
been in. He got into it with someone off No Jumper, a man named Brick Baby. The other day, he got on podcast with Adam. He was like, yo, I want to speak on something that nobody else did. So he get to talking. He was like, yeah, something nobody talking about. Young and Ace done lost about 6 different people since Julio passed.
We not going ATK KTA today?
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah, that was. But it's been.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why that nigga talking on politics. Ain't got nothing to do with him. That ain't your politics, man. Stay out of that shit, man. You in fucking West Coast. That's your politics, man. Talk about that. Don't talk about them niggas. Politics from different cities, man. Man, this nigga is out here wilding, man.
Like, bodies dropping. Like,
one of you in the bullshit getting no money. Boy, you ain't getting no money. If you was getting money, you wouldn't be talking about nobody else's business like that.
Might need to double back.
I haven't been 100% tuned in. So what? There's
why you talking about niggas' politics, man?
a Florida bloodshed going on?
A lot of what's the Young Ace,
his boys?
Yeah, been dropping like 6, 7.
And that one,
what the fuck is with this nigga?
Sentence had Young and Ace people.
He didn't even double check if that was true.
Man, so he said this on the interview, no context, no more talking on the situation, none of that. So Young and Ace people, they get online. Who did what? Who died? Nobody over here died. All of that. And so Ace people was all online talking about y'all podcaster don't know what y'all talking about. Blah blah blah. And Brick Baby ain't like this. He didn't like how Young and Ace people was speaking on him. So this nigga got online and crashed out. He was like Ace and all his people banned from LA.
First and foremost, I'll never hit Florida without chopstick. Point blank period. So dead others. They don't want to hear all that tough ass. Second of all, Jacksonville ain't nothing but this big. I done been, check my resume. I done been to jail right there in Jasper Jennings on the hood, Hamilton County Jail. Spent there. Come on, bro. Stop playing before I have your OGs come whack one of you. Cuz stop playing, bro. On the hood. I watched the clip.
Man, them little niggas ain't got no OGs, boy. They don't respect no OGs, nigga. They ain't got no type of OGs. This bitch nigga think his politics run everything else in the world.
Hey, YouTube,
nigga.
When I made a conversation.
Them boys don't got no fucking OGs,
what?
nigga.
LA don't gotta go to Florida. Yes,
Well, if they had OGs, them boys wouldn't be in shit right now.
Florida gotta do. You gotta go to Atlanta. You gotta go to LA. You gotta go to New York. You gotta go everywhere with a gangland. Better watch your mouth for and really get to smushing on shit. Every time I say something, I say shout out to ATK, KTA, whatever the f going on. I'm from RSC, Ruthless, Scandalous, Crafty. They had homies and you they can't come down here no more. Hey, none of you come down here for BET, Grammys, anything until you clear that shit up on the internet and we spanking you, cuz. Dead homie.
He got online and threatened to get somebody smoked over something that he said.
Man, who the hell you spanking? You're not spanking on shit, boy.
Now,
you're not spanking nothing, boy.
I don't know if these the right niggas to say that to, because as y'all done seen throughout this whole video, people that mess with Young and Ace tend to not be alive. But I do hope this don't turn into nothing more than just some internet problems, but who knows when Young and Ace is involved. But what made everything even crazier, as I was
niggas don't give a fuck about life. Shoulda knew that already. Them niggas don't give a fuck about life, man. Swear. His top op is dead. Now he's like, fuck, if I go to jail, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be happy the whole time eating ramen soups the whole time in that bitch. That nigga gonna be set for life in that cell. On facts, that nigga don't give a fuck.
This video, Brick Baby
That
got
nigga
online.
gonna be making spreads for the rest of his life, happy than a bitch. He's like, yeah, we got that motherfucker.
Once again,
Nah.
he banned Young and Ace from more states.
And you get what I'm saying? Fizzles is allegedly Young and Ace's right man. So I'll be watching YouTube clips to catch up on it. And if they ever went to my YouTube page, I call everything across the board. I don't pick no sides. Like, I don't even know Julio. So for me to be mad about him dying, like, nigga, every day, B.
So, but it's mainly the fools on Young and Ace's side that are tripping on you.
They ain't tripping on me, boy. Them niggas wish they could trip on me.
Commenting
On the
or
hood.
trying to get.
I bet you.
Hey, stop acting so proud like you know everything, bitch. Don't act proud now, nigga, because your people don't be crying in that motherfucker, man.
On Rolling 60s, I bet you Young and Ace don't do no, until we holler, I bet you don't do no shows in Atlanta. Because I'm the king around that mother. You get what I'm saying? So
nigga, you from LA, how the fuck you the king in Atlanta, nigga? Who the fuck made you king out there, man? I thought T.I. was the king of Atlanta. I thought Future was, nigga. He ain't no damn king. Who the fuck is this guy talking about
you won't
king
be doing
Atlanta,
no shows
man?
in Atlanta.
Who the fuck's this guy talking about that, man?
You won't be doing no shows in the Carolina, nothing around there, bro. Like, come on, man. Like I ain't even tripping because your boys
Man, you tripping,
is
boy.
getting into it. But at the end of the day, all y'all gotta do is say, yeah, we overreacted to this shit. Cause I said I watched the clickbait video. Right. But the way you popping it, I don't never say sorry on the dead homies. I'm from 6'0". We barred none. God forgive, 60s don't, nigga.
But yeah, but what exactly do they want an apology for, though? I don't get it.
No,
Like,
academics wants you to apologize, huh? I seen a clip on. He's like, you should apologize.
Academics, shut up. Dead homies. Every time you get a chance to talk about me, all you sit in the house ass is on 6'7". Nigga, don't get it. The that y'all getting y'all information from is a house mouse too. On 6'7", don't come outside.
And y'all should have knew Ace was gonna challenge him. He challenged Brick Baby. Brick Baby all the way in LA talking about Ace banned from ATL, the Carolinas, all these places on the East Coast. Well, last night, guess where Young and Ace performed? He was out in the Carolinas and nothing happened to him. And I wouldn't be surprised if the nigga is in LA tomorrow or the next day. But I wish these niggas would stop beefing because there's just been so much going on. But I do want to know what Young and Ace gonna do with his career. Similar to the artist from my last video, Ice Spice. She at the lowest she ever been in her career, but what led her to that moment? What did she do to make people not care about her as much? Well, what happened is on screen right now.
Know who he is. This is my little brother.
This nigga snitching too. That boy don't give a fuck, man. These niggas don't give a fuck about life, man. Hell no, bitch. What niggas survive too much shit just to be like, fuck life? Nah, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. I gotta live life for them boys that's not here no more. Fuck you talking about, boy? Hell no. These niggas don't give a fuck about no life. Boy, them niggas don't give a fuck about life, bro. I tell you, bro. How many times I gotta say that shit? Niggas don't give a fuck about life. Tweaking out, crashing out on live, boy. Can't believe that shit, man. Facts, bro. Shut up, motherfucker. Man, tomorrow before I go into work, we're gonna record some shit on the goddamn Pro Tools. I don't know why every time I try to record shit on Pro Tools, I start acting a fool on that bitch, bro. Swear. Maybe my GPU or some shit. I do not fucking know. Man, what's up with that? Why is he doing that? God damn, boy, why is he doing that? Hold up, give me a sec. Get me a sec. Yes, port, please. Yes, thank you. Sir, skis. Let me put that shit at 11. God, that whole fucking me over right now. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get a better GPU, man. Waiting on these fucking sync licensing shits to come through, man. Get my money up, get my check up, boy. I'm trying to run that shit, man.
EA Games challenge everything.
Man, you ain't gonna challenge me, bitch. You ain't got the nuts, man. Man, I was still doing that weird shit. Hey, what the hell is going on with that shit? Oh, running slow as hell right now, bitch. What the fuck, bitch? Hold up, let me see. Oh, yeah, we gotta fix that, bro. I don't know what the hell that shit is, man. God damn it, bruh. Man, what's up with your pussy, boy? Man, what the hell I got fucking activated over here? Man, that shit wasn't doing that shit. Last time on facts, that shit wasn't doing that, bro. I swear. We was running that shit smooth like butter last time, bitch. I was having no problems now. Now I was having fucking problems all of a sudden.
Challenge everything.
Shut up, bitch. You wanna have problems all of a sudden? Shut up, bitch. Man, come on, man. Man, he's still kind of fucking laggy, bro. What the hell, bro? That hell's still fucking laggy, bro. Why, nigga? My God. J Frost on me, bro. Man, why you lagging over here, bitch? Man, that thing going crazy, bitch. I hear that going wild right now. I'm thinking about playing this shit on the PS2 emulator, cause this shit right here going slow as hell, bro. What the hell, bro? Oh My GPU's over here frying itself, bitch. You sound like you on fire right now, motherfucker. The bitch always sweating like me, bitch. Why you sweating like that, bitch? Man, who want that shit, man? I'm about to beat your ass, punk. Boy, I'm fucking sweating, boy. Like a motherfucker, man.
We got a big debut going down tonight. Check it out,
Oh, man. What's going on, man?
Don't worry. I'll make this quick.
Man.
I'm a break. I want to see some blood out there.
Man, why does it look like shit, boy? You look like you playing slow motion right now, bitch. Man, what the hell is this bullshit, man? Oh my god. This shit's not playable, bro. What the fuck, man? I can't even play this shit, bro. Ah, fuck this shit, bro. I can't even play this whole, man. Ah, what the fuck's the deal, bro? What's the fucking deal? You was working fine last night, man. What's the fucking issue, bitch? Bro, what the hell's the issue with this fucking shit? It's always got to be some fucking horse shit, man. Man, you better work like you supposed to, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Hey, bro, I know what's your fucking problem, man. Stupid ass bitch. I don't know what's the issue with that shit, man. Bitch is acting like he can't fucking render that shit. Like, bitch, play that shit, bitch. What's wrong with that shit, man? I think I should just play this on the PS2 emulator because this whole is fucking up on me on this side. I don't know what's the deal with it, man. Man, stop acting a bitch, bro. Play the fucking game, bro. What's the issue, man? What's the fucking issue, bro? You're bound to piss me the fuck off, man. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'm gonna get on the PS2 shit if it's not working right. Oh yeah, fact, bro. Cause bro, this is horse shit, man. No way you're not working right, bitch. You better work right, bitch. What's wrong with you?
EA Games challenge everything.
Hey, you were just letting me play. Oh my god, that was what the fuck is this, man? It look like it's fucking up already. Man, Jesus, bro. Why you so slow with this shit, man? Oh, I don't know what's the issue with that shit. Man, bro, what's up with the frames, bro? That bitch over there hot right now, like this bitch burning or something, man. Man, you better play right, bitch. Bro, what's up with that shit? Why you going so slow, man? I only gotta figure out what's up with that shit, cause nah, bro. That's just not gonna work out for me, G. That's not gonna work out for me, brody. Man, this shit take a sweet ass time too.
Don't worry. I'll make this quick.
Man, what's up with that shit, bro? Oh, this is a PS2 emulator. I mean PS2. It's a GameCube emulator. How the fuck you running this goddamn slow, man? What the fuck is this, fam? Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. This shit's cooked, bro. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm not playing this shit like this, fam. I'm not, nigga. I'm good fuck, nigga. You can't even play this horse shit, bro. Facts, nigga. You can't do nothing. Look at that shit, bro. What the hell's this, bro? What the fuck is this bullshit, fam? This shit's like slow motion, nigga. No, bro, I'm not playing that shit like that, fam. Yes, you a dick. I'm exiting this whole shit out. Go fuck, nigga. I'm playing the better version. Fuck out of here. Stupid ass shit, man. I try to make that shit work, bro. I'm not having that, nigga. You know how my patience get? I ain't got none. I ain't got no fucking patience for that shit. That stupid ass game wanna act like a bitch. But you missing one game. Where the fuck is it at? Bro, what the hell, bro? See, this is why we don't ever do nice shit. Come on, bro. You ain't put that game on here, man. I already did that shit, man, last night, man. Just love this horse shit. Nope, it's not on here. Why isn't it not on here, bro? What the fuck, man? You hoeing, bitch. That's some horse shit, man. Now I gotta drag my shit again. Fantastic, bro. Man, just bear with me, cause it's horse shit, man. That was just playing last night. I don't know what the hell's the issue with this shit. Oh, I just love dealing with horse shit, fam. Man, where the hell's that game at, bro? It's about to piss me off, man. Oh, that's not even the right one, bitch. Where the fuck's the other one at? Fuck at it with that shit, bro. What's that shit? Shit be stressing me out for no reason. It's slow. Yeah, I don't know why the GameCube version not working, bro. I don't know what's up with that horse shit, bro. This shit's 30 frames per second. Not working for shit. Ass fucking poor, I swear, nigga. What the fuck's wrong with this shit? Not like I got a fucking ass GPU neither. I got a good ass shit too. I got a 3080, bitch. My shit ain't no ass fucking GPU. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this shit. What's up with this shit, bro? This shit is slow for no fucking reason. Are you gonna fucking load or what's up, man? What's up, man? Bro, some of this shit froze up too, man. I'm just getting off because like it's too late. I'm not dealing with this shit, man. God damn, bro. Just let me play something, G. What the fuck, man? What are you doing? Fucking game out here shitting itself, not working right. What's up, bitch? Yeah, fuck this, nigga. I tried, bro, but it's fucking with me for no reason. Hey, which one of y'all aunties do that white witchcraft or that Mexican, what's it called, man? Cause I gotta check that, man. I be feeling like shit just be happening for no reason, bro. Swear, nigga. Nigga put some fucking curse on me or something, nigga. Fucking swear, nigga. Like the weirdest shit be happening to me on facts, nigga. I don't just be saying to say that. Like the shit be like some weird shit be happening for no reason, bro. Weird ass shit. I don't understand it, nigga. I really don't understand that shit, bro. Bro, just exit out the fucking app. Jesus Christ, bro. God damn, one thing don't want to work, then the other shit want to start fucking itself over too, bitch. What the fuck, man? It's fucking trash, man. I didn't even play nothing. I just been trying to deal with horse shit this whole time, man. Bro, where's all the games at? Why the fuck is the game? That's what I'm saying. What the hell weird shit you got going on with that, man? Bro, what the fuck, man? Yeah, alright, bros. I'm not dealing with shit tonight, bro. I swear I'm not, nigga. Fuck this shit, bro. Why you acting a bitch right now, man? Why? Soon as I want to get on something, now I want to start acting like a funny ass bitch. Why, nigga? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this shit, man? Bro, what's up, man? What the hell, bro? Why's my PC shitting itself for no reason right now, man? God, why you just love infuriating me, man? What's up, man? Bro, like, I'm trying, bro. Like, what the fuck's the issue, man? You're not telling me what's the issue with it right now. You're not letting me know what's the deal, man. All you're doing is fucking yourself over right now, B. Bro, I'm gonna try one more fucking time. Now I don't fucking load up. I'm done with this shit. I'm not playing with that shit, man. I'm not, nigga. I don't have the patience for that, bro. She gonna fucking irk me, nigga. Why you keep spawning over there when I put your ass over here, bitch? What's up with your ass, man? Jesus, bro. That shit's fucking annoying, nigga. Man, bro. Don't get shit, man. I guess we're not playing shit tonight, fam. Cause I don't know what's the deal with this PC. I don't know why it's acting a bitch right now, Ben. I don't know why you don't want to load shit in. See, look, bro. Press that shit. Nothing wants to load in. Why you not fucking loading in, bro? I be trying to have patience with shit, man. So I'll be smashing my shit. Cause I really want to smash my shit right now, man. But this shit costs money. And I'm gonna be a broke bummy if I break all this shit. I'd be a broke fucking bummy if I break all my shit. I'm not trying to lose my shit. But this shit be testing me. Swear, bro. Oh my god, bro. What's up, man? Why you not playing, bro? Oh, what the fuck, man? Ah, what's up, man? What's the fucking deal, bro? Yeah, fuck this shit, man. Bro, work then. I don't know what's the fucking horse shit deal you got going on over here. Man, shut the fuck up, bitch. Man, get up on my screen, bitch. Stupid ass, fuck ass shit. Nothing wants to work properly. I don't know what's the fucking deal, bro. Nothing wants to work, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. Cause I'm a stubborn best and I'm gonna try one more fucking time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try a different game because I don't know why the fuck you're acting like that, man. Let me try this game. Oh, you loaded that one up perfectly fine. Hey, what the hell, bro? We're not playing that. I don't want to play that shit though, nigga. I want to play my actual shit though, man. Why the graphics look like all types of shit, bro? Man, why you got two of them hoes open, man? What I be saying, bro? Like, weird shit just be happening. Bro, I thought I fucking configured this shit, man. Fuck this shit, bro. Thought I did that all that shit back, man. What the hell, bro? Hey, y'all ass out of there, man. Y'all ass is tweaking, man. Fucking funny, bro. You're fucking hilarious, dude. Fucking swear, bro. We gonna try it with this shit. Bro, man, what the hell's with this shit, bro? What you mean about the bios, man? What's up, man? That's why I hear about PC, man. Alright, brodies, we out of here, because I'm not dealing with this shit tonight. Yup. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yup. You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that, man. Appreciate ya, man. Yeah. Yes, sir. Your boy about to get his fade on. We gonna tune in tomorrow, though. That's on facts, yeah. And if I got time, I'm gonna play a little something for y'all, man. Since tonight I couldn't do that shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on, give me a second, man. Too much shit open over here. Do one more hallelujah. Grace and mercy. If it don't work, I'm sorry what to tell you, buddy. You could tell I'm a stubborn nigga, and that's on facts. I'm a stubborn nigga, and that's on facts. Why, bro? God, Lord, man. What's the issue, bitch? Bro. Why every time I'm trying to play that fucking game, bro? Like, what's the issue, bitch? What's the fucking issue, man? My God, bro. You were just playing normally the other fucking day. I don't know why all of a sudden you want to act like a hoe, bro. Made no damn sense to me. Yes, quit this horse shit, please. I don't want to deal with that shit, man. Alright, y'all, we out of here. Cause, yep, I tried, man. I tried to give y'all something. Can't give it to y'all. Alright, brothers. We gonna get on that music shit tomorrow. I promise you, I will. And we gonna figure something out about this fucking bullshit game. Facts, I will. Facts, I will. Alright, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Yeah, we gonna be on here tomorrow on Facts. Yeah, nothing but out. All means we gonna get that shit by adding all means necessary to get the paper, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ya tú sabes, man. Ya tú sabes, man.